Bolt, and are we going to say the actual thing that we could say? Probably not.
No. I mean, he goes by Matt. He just has other names. It's working. Oh, so I ordered RAM finally. We will see how it goes.
My lord.
What?
This is frustrating. I can't log into my Google Drive.
Just back up all your passwords with KeyPass. Can't believe you have a 2080. Very jelly. Very jelly. I want a 2080. I'm
jealous of anyone who has like a desktop, so
you know what? I did college once and mood. Trying to play a League of Legends on my Mac laptop on my Windows partition because Lee didn't have a Mac fucking launcher yet.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying, I stream on a laptop.
I know you do.
That's rough. But I'm sure that laptop is way better than that shitty MacBook I bought 10 years ago. 12 years ago.
Yeah. I will say that my laptop is nice. It's just because of how compact it is, it overheats. It's also an Alienware laptop, so it overheats even more.
You know,
Mine is ironically CyberPower PC.
Every laptop or tablet that I've had has had serious overheating problems and that warp the plastic. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Mine only shuts down due to overheating in Dead by Daylight.
It does.
Which is the game you play the most.
Yup.
Just put like 4 fans on it and like pray to the Jesus.
I'm not even joking.
Oh, there it is. There they are.
My laptop cool.
Yep, there you go. There's the fan.
I actually need to upgrade. I have my
$5 Walmart fan, baby.
There you go.
My laptop sits on a fan plate essentially.
Oh yeah, like
and I need to upgrade it because currently it's at 4 fans, and I think I need to upgrade to 6.
I have one of those tiny little, shitty little. I'm guessing it's also a fan plate that goes underneath of your laptop.
Yep.
Mine has 2.
I can't tell.
I started with 2, and then I ended
bought
up
it at Kmart 11 years ago.
Yeah. Then I ended up having to replace the hard drive because my motherboard couldn't recognize the hard drive. Replace the hard drive and the connection to the motherboard because it couldn't recognize the hard drive about 3 months later. Replace the motherboard, the connection to the motherboard, and the hard drive.
How long after purchase? This shit was all under warranty, right?
It was all under warranty. It was this 2nd year.
That would really shake my faith in Alienware. And Alienware is like the name brand. Like
literally...
Alienware and Dell are. Alienware is a subsidiary of Dell, and Dell can go fuck itself.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't laud Alienware. They don't have anything better than anyone else, but they are like the name brand. Alienware is like, you've got Alienware. You spent another fucking 20 to 40% markup to have that cool alien design.
I ended up, thanks to a bunch of discounts, only about like between 1.5 and 2K.
But what's in it?
It is a 4-year-old laptop now, so I think it's an i8, but I actually can't see it because I've decaled my computer, so I can't actually tell what's in it.
Nice. I mean, I'm pretty sure. He's not talking yet. I don't think Peyton's talking, right?
Nope, I'm muting.
Okay.
Yeah, he's nom-nomming. Sorry, my chat's like, Peyton's not talking. I'm like, well. No, I'm sure.
Are you really that mad?
I'm sure it was very good.
I don't actually follow you, so I actually can't tell that you're live.
Oh, well, don't follow me. You're just gonna show up like every week and try and pretend like I don't know your username is All Gothic Gwen.
No, I like having it like in the thing, so it's fine. I just have to make sure to mute.
Are we meeting next week?
I just always assume that we are until it turns out we aren't.
We should.
Yeah.
We should, but I mean, I just figured I would throw that out in case someone was like, no, I have a conflict.
I can make sure I don't. NetSuite's pre-release for MTG.
Magic.
Isn't next week Avengers Endgame?
Oh,
it might
I
be.
did not know that.
I don't think that most movies release on Saturdays.
They've been starting to release Thursday nights.
Yeah. They usually release on like Fridays.
I'm just asking because I know Endgame is the shit. So
No, I want to see Endgame too, but I don't think that would be the release date. It's probably the day after.
I thought it was the 27th, but I can't.
Endgame. Avengers Endgame.
It's Thursday,
Release.
26th.
The 26th, Friday the
Yep.
26th.
Friday the 26th.
Well, or the 25th has release in the evening and night. Thursday, the 25th, the 26th, 27th, and 28th is opening weekend.
Yeah, it says.
I'll
26th
probably
is
wait
the-
at least a week and a half or two. I don't know. I don't want it to be spoiled for me, but I also hate going to busy theaters. So
I feel that.
I'm always like got this dichotomy. I never go see a movie when it's like fresh.
Dude, I love going to movies when they're fresh and going to the ghetto-ass movie theater. People talk so much shit. It's
That's
so
true.
fucking
I
funny.
could go to the fucking Oakland Theater again, the Grand Lake Marriott one. I'd be like, oh, white fucking shit.
Dude, I think it was Avengers 2 I saw, and the movie theater didn't even have audio on for the first 8 minutes.
What?
Oh no!
What?
So my friend Tyler and I were sitting there. There were only like 5 other people in the theater, and we were just narrating what we assumed was going on at the time.
Nice.
And everyone was cracking up laughing, and no one demanded a refund. So I think we did a good job.
Okay, so are we ready?
Robot Man. What is it? Check with the people who don't have cameras.
I am
Left.
ready.
Side.
I am ready.
Cyber's not live yet.
Fiber?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Daryl?
I'm here.
Are
Yeah.
you not streaming tonight, Cyber?
No, I am just waiting until we get going, but I can hit it now.
Alright, so we're all here and we're all ready?
I'm here and ready.
Thank
I'm
you.
here and ready.
Thank you. I'm here and ready.
You looked like my
I
English
am
teacher.
here
at
and
that point.
ready.
Right?
I'm
I
here
just
ready.
super English teachered. I just
Now, children, if you keep talking, we can't get out early enough.
Right. Yeah, refresh.
I can't hear the music. This upsets me.
I hear the music. Are you on Chrome or Firefox? I can't tell if my camera's just not working with other people, because that's often an issue,
It's not working for me.
or if other people are just... Because, like, I see my camera.
I fixed it.
I saw everyone until people changed things, and now I only see Rawvox.
Yeah, I only see Menthello and...
Okay, I'm doing the recap.
Hey.
The minor daimyo, Doji Haruki, has always been one to make power plays among the political and imperial courts. Now on the eve of his greatest and most promising court, mere hours before his moment truly arrived, his most valued treasure was stolen right out from under him.
It was.
The daisho of the great hero Seppun Daori, gifted to Haruki from the Seppun family, is mysteriously absent. Fearful that his greatest triumph shall become the moment of his ruination, Haruki turns to the handful of samurais known as our players, who have arrived ahead of the schedule, and desperate for their aid in returning for the daisho he is desperate for their aid and returning for the daisho before the court concludes. As we last left off, the party was in pursuit of somebody they believed to be the thief, known as Seppun Ayama. Was it Ayama or Amun?
Kazumi?
Seppun Kazumi, that's right. And they had just ran into a group of bandits in which they believed to be in between her and...
Oh, apparently they're bandits, guys.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I told you they were bandits.
No, you didn't. You said we were being attacked by something.
You may put your characters wherever you would like in the red circle. Square.
Which way are they approaching from?
Both.
Both. Yeah.
The bulk of them seem to be on the right.
Activating kata. Just getting that out of the way now.
Didn't I cast something before? Yeah, I altered the course on myself. Oh.
You also did something on me.
What was the technical issues? Peyton bought an entire computer today.
That's not what happened.
I mean, that wasn't the
It's
issue.
only the end.
The solution was Peyton bought an entire computer today. That's the end. Technical issue.
So you cast altering the course on me.
Oh yes, I cast it on both of us. Look, it says it right
Yes.
there. It's
And so remind me what that does, please.
you are allowed to, for the next 1 minute. Sorry, 2 minutes. Because it's raised. Use all of your void dice on a roll. You can use as many of your void dice as you.
All right. So the
Opposed
rule
to
of
just
thumb
one.
here is that each square that you can move is going to be your water ring, and then it is going to be your water ring times 4. So if you have 8 water, you may move, or 2 water, you may move 8 squares.
Okay.
If your horse, on the other hand, has 16, you can move, or is like a swift of 4 and is a water of 2, you can move 24. It's a horse.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the basic movement real quick?
Yeah, can you repeat how many squares?
If you have 2 water, your movement is going to be 8 squares a turn.
8 squares, yeah.
It's water times 4.
The water times 4.
And we're rolling initiative.
If I can remember how to do that.
Initiative
Information.
unmodified.
Unmodified, yeah.
Are skills? No.
It's initiative
It's
armor.
information.
Yeah, it's
little-
underneath.
Oh, there it is.
Brown grid.
Click.
I have to be rolling on a token.
Click.
So we
I
wait.
did
We
really
click
bad.
on
Holy
where
shit,
it says
so that's correct.
initiative, or where
Yeah.
where it says unmodified.
You'll click the little dice, or actually,
Because I've always just clicked where it says initiative, but now that you're pointing out that it says unmodified,
I just clicked the button initiative. Jesus Christ.
that's what I always do. So
yeah, that's probably the best.
Uh,
Yeah, that makes sense because I've got that modifier.
Tommy of the ball.
but no tokens are selected. Oh, I have to click myself first
Yeah, you do.
and then click initiative.
Okay.
And then we all have to
I-
put zeros in
What do you mean 0?
our little circles.
Oh, yes, in our stats in the thing. So click on your character
Yes.
and the circles need to be
So that
good memory
Peyton's PC does not
so that
fuck
it
up.
doesn't fuck up.
It would be a shame if we broke Peyton's PC.
It wouldn't be
while
my
playing.
PC. You'd be breaking my Roll20 server.
And your
That-
heart.
that-
Uh,
yeah.
It's not a 2080 Ti, right? It's just a 2080.
2080,
And you said it was a 9-core, right? Or was it an 8-core?
8 core,
Oh, 8-core.
i9.
8-core. i9.
I think on your stream you have my image over cyber.
Oh, I was having some issues here.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
refresh that and I
Just
think
refresh the
it'll
page.
refreshing the page. That'll also get my camera back for you.
The cameras on this fucking website are really funky. Like, I haven't seen Sam all day, so I've just been like, oh, Sam must not be here.
Yeah, I'm just guessing that Sam doesn't have his webcam on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's not on any of our screens.
Oh, okay. It's all solved.
Yep.
No, it's not. It's not connecting again.
Aw.
I reset refreshed my computer and it wasn't working.
Oh yeah. So normally, I need to normally do what the guard action is. That's.
I like how Shara is on the map.
Shara is on the map for you all to click as your token to target.
Oh, okay.
Can you move her down a little bit then? So she's like near where we would be aiming.
Okay.
She's all transparent and fancy.
That's not what I need. I need. I think this is.
God, it's been so
guides.
long. I don't remember how to fight, guys. Shit.
Yeah, I think the last thing we
One
fought was like a
comes-
storm.
Yeah.
The last time we fought was on the
There were
boat.
pirates too.
It was the boat.
Yeah.
But I didn't do a lot of fighting on the boat. I just shot.
I died a lot on the boat.
You-
I shot
you
lightning at
did.
things.
Mar
Lightning!
finally got his money's worth.
Is this stances? Is aha? That's attack. No, that's not what I'm wanting. I draw a weapon.
Looking at the turn order, like GDI.
Uh-huh.
What? Oh, the turn order. Yeah, right. Fucking Kaze. Fucking Kazuhiko.
I just rolled really low.
I also rolled really low. How dare you wish me a happy Easter?
It's not Easter yet. And not because Easter is tomorrow, but because Greek Easter is in a couple weeks. And the Greeks are the only ones that matter.
Greekster?
Greekster.
I do really like Spanakopita.
I love Span.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so Kazuhiko, what you're looking at here is you see this ambush coming in, and you manage to react before any of them can begin to close any sort of gap on your party.
Was he
You
the one
kind
who
of get
saw
a
them?
rough sense of the layout. Yeah, he was. And you call it out and allow the party to generally react, at least to the point that they'd be able to stand a better chance to respond. Upon that, it is your turn.
Okay.
First, let's use your leader.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm using leadership.
Who would you like to select as your target?
I'm gonna go with Mitsunari.
That increases my initiative order, right?
Yeah,
By how much?
I think it's a roll, right?
Roll a 1d10 exploding.
Ooh. Sweet. Thank
Yeah,
you.
27.
Nice.
And now you may take your turn as normal.
Okay.
Kazuhiko points out that they're coming, and Mitsunari is better able to react as such. Mitsunari now goes before anyone on the...
Is this a incline?
Yes, it's about a 10-foot up incline.
Okay. Is it 10 feet? Kazuhiko takes one of his explosive arrowheads and aims it at the base of the incline from where they're coming. Like, hopefully try to time it so he can shoot it and try to, like, make them fall or something.
Okay.
Gotta get my sorry. Sorry.
Just do the base roll.
Yumi. Oh. Should I target one of the guys?
You have to click on Shara.
Shara, okay. Take this, Shara. Kaboom.
Nice.
Alright, so as your arrow flies and smacks into that side of the wall, everyone kind of watches you, at least on their side, for a minute. And then, like, they seem to think, like, you're just a terrible archer. And then they instantly regret that, as there's this loud crashing sound, as this guy slides down the base of the rock and no longer has his height advantage. Hisoka, it's your turn.
Can I swap turns with someone? Or will you make that affect my target number?
That will affect your target number.
Okay.
You can opt to go behind somebody else in the turn order, but, like, you have to hold your turn, is how that would work.
Okay, I can hold my turn. Then yeah, I'll hold my turn for whoever gets closest to attack.
Okay, Mitsunari.
Acknowledging Kazuhike's quick advice, I started praying to myself and aim towards these three people. And I'm going to try and hit them. You called it the fires within. Yeah, the fires within. So in order to... I'm going to need 4 raises for this. Sorry. 3 raises because I get 1 free. I'm going to use...
You can do 4.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't get anything from 4. It would either be 3 or 5, right? Because I get 1 free. And I only need to hit 3 people, so I need... You get +1 target per 2 raises. I get 1 free raise, so I need 3 raises. That makes sense.
+1 target for 2 raises, Greg.
Yeah.
So you need 4 to hit all 3 of them.
But I get a free raise.
Yes, that's 1 of 2.
So does that mean that I put 4 raises?
So you'd have 1 raise for free, and then you need to roll 3 more.
Yeah, so I need 3 raises.
On your roll, you would need 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to use 2 void dice.
Add 2k2.
I don't think that did right. It only put 1 raise. I mean, I succeeded, but it should have been 3 raises. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, so it read it as 1 raise, which is fine. We know how to adjust the target number. Yeah, so roll your...
Alright, so DR is equal to my fire ring. So I roll fire ring?
roll fire.
Oh shit.
Okay, so you all see this, you see Mitsunari clap his hands together, and he starts saying something. You're not all quite sure what he's saying, because he's saying it rather quietly. Then you just notice from around him this spark of, like, fire rotates around him, then lashes out at the 3 people in the southern area, right below all of you, and they seem to catch a blaze as, the fire just seems to crash into them. There's some screaming and yelling, and a couple people yelling Shugenja and other somewhat more derogatory terms to call them. Wave man. It's almost as if a bit of panic begins to ensue in the 3 that got hit.
Burn, fuckers. Alright, and that ends my turn. Burning the villagers. Actually, I'm gonna use my movement to move 1 closer to. She's.
Good plan.
Yeah.
Good plan.
I'm close to you, but I'm gonna give real close.
You're good. Hopefully, I get the chance. Peyton, did my guard take effect like the minute we were notified? Or am I waiting until my
You're
turn?
muted. Peyton, you're not talking.
Guard's a unique action that does not actually require an attack roll.
I'm just saying, was it? Did we?
So
Is
guard
it an
technic-
effect?
Okay, so here's what I would say guard works like, right? I would say guard is something you would declare at the beginning of the round rather than on your turn.
Okay, cool.
Because a guard means you are forfeiting all right to attack.
Yeah, no, that's good because that's
So, like, you take the full defense stance and you guard whoever you're guarding.
yeah for at least this round because of my special guard.
I will
So-
give it to you because that is your character's thing, is guarding.
I
It
mean,
was
we all got a
literally-
prep
oh.
round too, so
Yeah,
we
Yeah,
could
you got a
prep
prep
round
round,
guard.
so I would
me.
assume that you guarded as your prep round.
Perfect.
I used a fire and I used 2 dice.
That means, really, Mitsunari, add 10 to your target number.
15.
No, yeah, it's 15. 15 to your target number for armor.
Damn, girl.
Uh-huh.
15. So I'm gonna add 15 to plus armor.
Essentially in the addition.
I'll put plus
It's-
armor plus 15.
Yeah, that'll work.
Fuck yes! Thank you.
And that'll last essentially this round and next round.
Good night, Trey.
Okay, so that means, what is this defensive stance?
Whose turn
Something
is...
you should always be in.
Well, yes.
Whose turn is it next? Oh, the...
So, one of the archers raises his bow and aims at the person who knocked him off the ledge. An arrow goes flying over the group back at Kazuhiko. So, you all see Kazuhiko has this arrow coming flying at him, and had it been anybody else, you would think that they probably would have taken a blow. Kazi kind of just does this casual little sidestep as the arrow whizzes past him.
What the fuck is Kazi's goddamn AC? Never mind.
It looks like the same as mine.
Why are you guys so hard to hit? Why are you so... I'm glad I don't have to hit you.
The other arrow is going at Mitsunari because fire bat.
Good thing my new AC is 33 thanks to someone hurting me.
So, Mitsunari, you'd think that this arrow should have smacked you, but all you see is Shizuki casually just raise her katana in the air, and she brings it across her head, and you almost see the shimmer as just this arrow gets cut out of the air before it can smack into you.
That is so cool. I'm just gonna, like, shocked look at her, like that.
Well, the 3 that got hit are going to come trying to break into Shizuki and Maru, who seem to be currently in defensive stance.
Come at me, bros.
2 of the attacks are going at Shizuki, 1 is going at Maru.
I'll put that over there.
As this arrow gets knocked out of the air, Shizuki immediately just brings her katana over and immediately parries this guy and makes his blade glance off the armor.
Yep.
As the other one, she parries both swords down, basically using the other guy's katana as another form of defense. It's as if she's trained to guard people and be hyper defensive. The other guy seems a little panicked and rushes at Maru, who kind of just does that whole arrogant sidestep thing, and then gives him a look of malice as this is gonna be funny. As the guy gets sent flying backwards from one of Maru's palms, just smacking him straight in the stomach.
That is a very unfortunate roll. That is but 1, 2, and 3. Jesus.
Saito, it's your turn.
I will pull out my staff with the eagle on it, named Washi. And I'll like bend at the knee a little bit and point it at this dude right here. And Washi will strike.
This loud cawing sound goes on. Do you have the character sheet still?
Yeah, I can't find I'm clicking on what's her name? Chara?
Yeah, she's under the turn order in the
Oh, there
bottom
she
left.
is. Okay, yeah. One moment. And I chose a target. Okay. That was the sound. All right, hold on.
I thought you
This
did that with
bird
your
is
mouth
like-
for a second.
I thought he did
Flies
too.
forward
I was very
and
impressed.
just starts clawing at this guy rapidly. Roll your damage.
Super impressed by that at first. So distorted.
Special impact comes out. The person is temporarily blinded.
Yes!
The guy basically covers up his eye. This is the one that Maru punched, right?
The one on the bottom.
Okay.
Always go for the bottom first.
I
As
like your style. I like your style.
Maru punches him back, this bird just comes up and like takes its claws and racks it across this guy's face. And as he screeches out trying to like cover his eyes, he seems really, really panicked.
Oh, I do love a good human eyeball. That's
That's
I'm
gross.
not judging.
That's very gross.
I'm joking. That was a joke.
You're disgusting.
I'm judging. I
didn't
lied. I'm
mean
judging.
it. I didn't mean to hurt that man.
I'm kidding.
He should have been so creepy.
Sneaky, sneaky.
This guy runs to the bushes and attempts to disappear in them.
That sneaky bushman.
Oh no.
You'll have to roll a 20 to attack him before he makes an attack.
I can't see him around the bush.
Oh wait. What? How does that work? How does hiding
He's
work?
hiding in the bush. It's a special ability.
Oh, so you have to make like a perception check to fight him?
Yeah. You'll have to make a perception check. If he's in heavy cover, he can hide in material and he's a lot harder to hit.
Mm.
Stick your sword in the bushes.
Akiro.
My turn.
Yes.
Quick question. Well, I just realized that I've been doing something wrong, so I'm not in full attack because you can't be in full attack when you're mounted, so I'm only in attack stance. So void dice usage, since Ravok gave me that ability.
Okay.
Gain a bonus of plus 1k1 to a skill trait ring or spell casting roll.
Yep.
That does not apply to attack rolls.
It does.
Yes,
because
it
it's a
does.
skill roll.
Okay, so attacking is a skill roll.
It can also
Okay.
apply to katana damage if you're using a katana.
Isn't he using a
Then you
sledgehammer?
might need to change that on the sheet because it says damage rolls may not be enhanced in this manner.
That is a special katana rule only. Katanas are the only weapon able to do so.
Okay. Well, regardless, I'm not using a katana, but I am going to spend a void die to gain plus 1k1 to attack.
And are you attacking anyone in specific?
Yes, I wanted to make sure on that. Now let me actually do the move. Oh, there's someone right there, right beside me. Okay, convenient. I will attack that person right there. Let me...
His clothes seem a little singed.
Okay, so let me make sure I'm doing this right, because I've not spent Void Die before, so I go Void spent up 1. And so then for weapon attack, I just add 1k1 to
Yep.
Sledge for 1 roll.
That is correct, Amundo.
And you've already got my kata figured out and everything, so my strength is set at 6, and it's just automatically reflecting that in the weapon.
In the proper, if you are in the one that says mounted plus katana,
Yes, I'm just making sure that that's...
it should be properly set.
Okay. So... And I attack Shara, not...
Attack Shara.
Okay.
Note, your target number is not actually 35. I just like fucking with you.
Hmm.
Maybe it is 35.
Shizuki, as you have this guy's blade pinned down, all you see is this really odd weapon come smashing down in this guy's shoulder. Akira, roll your damage.
Okay, this is the fun part. Really?
That's good damage. I don't know. Like...
That seems low.
Now your horse.
Jeez, you just
Yeah.
do a lot of damage. Like...
Well, the horse does more damage than I do.
Well, that's because you're currently not at the point where you call damage raises ridiculous amounts of times.
Yeah. Horse is going to... Since
He's
he didn't
still
move, he can-
standing?
Yes. Although, Shizuki, you think you heard something break.
Oh
Like-
my.
Like he's taken like 50 damage. Like...
Yeah, let me tell you now, he's taken 49 damage. He's barely standing.
He's not.
So, with horse, I can do kick twice or trample once.
Yep.
Correct? Okay. Trample once. I clicked the wrong person. Cancel. Trample.
And then you see the horse reel up and just basically land on top of this guy's broken arm and chest. Roll the damage. As this horse just seems to beat the crap out of this guy by kicking him while he's down, he doesn't seem to be wanting to get back up, and he's not getting back up.
You mean his ribcage got crushed in and he's dead? Is that what
Yeah.
you-
Oh my.
I didn't want to describe it that way.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Shizuki. Are you going to continue your guard of Mitsunari, or are you going to attempt to guard someone else?
Hi, my internet went funky.
It froze
It
for a
is
second.
11:29. It's about time.
Yeah, well, this makes the second time it's done it in an hour.
That's no bueno.
No bueno.
ISPs.
Well, specifically West Village. So I can attempt to guard someone else. Okay, cool. It'll come back. I am going to disconnect from here.
Can she attack and guard someone on the same turn?
Okay, there. Now I'm back on computer. Okay, I can attempt to guard someone else, but I do not believe... So guarding someone else is actually a specific action,
Mm-hmm.
and not precluding me... Okay. Can you move stances?
At the end of the round, which is coming
Okay,
up.
cool. Cool.
There have been 3 enemies that have held their turn,
Okay.
and Hisoka has held his turn. So at the end of that,
So for this one, I will then choose to also guard Mitsunari, or no, not Mitsunari, Kiro. There's a...
Akuro's target number is already plus 12.
Oh, cool.
I'm the only. Oh, I think Saito's unarmored. The two of us are the least armored.
Okay, and then Saito. Yeah, we'll guard Saito.
Saito, you feel like the shimmer of a blade seems to almost just fly past your face, and you recognize that to be the same thing that you saw just snatch that arrow out of the air with before it can strike Mitsunari.
Do I have to lower my AC by 13?
No.
Nope.
Oh,
She can guard 2 people at once.
Jesus.
Essentially, like, yeah, I essentially can, and my guard lasts, like, I started it, you get 2 rounds of it, and I technically could move away from you and still be able to guard you. It's weird, but I like it.
Hisoka, would you like to wait until the other 3 move, or until after they move to take your turn?
It's not the same thing.
No, they will move. If
I mean,
you wish to wait until they move in, that is fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'll wait till they move in.
Okay. So, this should be good.
Whichever gets here first, I want to take a slash at.
Okay. We'll describe it in a second. I'm just going to roll all 3 attacks against you, okay?
That's fun.
It's actually going to be faster if I just quick roll it. What hits you out of that?
2 of those, but I'm going to go ahead and use a void point to... I can use a void point to up my AC, right?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'll use a void point to up my AC.
You all seem to hear, like, this group of 3 charges in at Hisoka, and as they get really close, they seem to be doing better than the average person does, but Hisoka seems to somehow pull out of nowhere to get much better at being defensive, and you see him knock all 3 blades down as he takes a swing back at one of them. The top left is the one we'll say got there first.
Okay. It's not letting me click on any tokens.
You need to select Shara.
Yeah, it's not letting me.
You might need to cancel and re-enter it then.
Okay. No, it's still not letting me. That's weird.
No.
No, it is. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Hisoka,
K7?
roll your damage.
What?
Oh.
10d10 K7?
I am confusion.
That didn't roll right.
Yeah, it's like, is he a god?
Say that's wrong.
Oh, that's because you have...
Yeah, I think I turned it down to what it's supposed to be at. Or not.
So I just reset it. Let's look at your information real quick.
I was like, why am I playing the wrong class? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I volunteer for Scorpion Army.
Yeah, right? How do I enroll?
Which katana are you using?
If the fire katana would have let me draw it, the fire katana.
Yeah, I would let you draw it.
Okay.
Your attacks have a bonus 2 K1.
Okay. Oh, I know why it was so high
You were
before.
in full
Okay.
attack with Void.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. My bad.
Damn. That's still
All
a
right.
good roll.
Still a good
This
roll, but it's not
katana just
10d10.
seems to be pulled out of just as Hisoka basically blocks, you all see it almost ignite with flame as it just smacks this guy across the chest, and a little streak of like sparking fire arcs behind his attack as he's going at the guy.
Not bad.
Kazuhiko, who you aiming for?
I think I'm going to continue my rampage on these butt faces down here. So I'm going to... Kazuhiko is going to take a regular arrow this time. Aim it square for the face of this one.
Would you like to perform the called shot raise?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. There we go.
You don't know what it is this time, but you think it's because you aimed specifically at the guy's head. It got like real close, and like if that arrow whizzed past you, you would have gone like, "Huh?" for a second, and a little bit of surprise that arrow got so close. But you think that what caused you to miss here is the fact that you aimed so specifically.
Yeah. Damn.
Hisoka?
Taking that swing at him.
Oh, we also forgot to declare stances if anybody wants to declare stances.
I'm just staying in regular attack.
Defensive.
Attack.
All right. Hisoka, your katana strikes into the same guy again before he even has a chance to rebuke against you. And you all notice that as Hisoka swings the blade in this upward motion, and he begins to like pull for a defensive motion, he cuts open this guy, and the guy's armor even begins to seem like it's catching flame right now, as if just the connection with that sword is heating it up. Mitsunari?
I'm gonna roll to see if I see this guy.
Okay, roll your perception check.
This is just a straight ring check.
Yeah, it's a straight ring check in this situation. You don't see him.
Alright.
You think he might have even moved to a different location without you knowing.
Right. Well, in that case, I will hit. This is the guy that Kazi hit before, right?
The one's closer,
The
yep.
one that got knocked off the. I'm gonna put my hands together and try and say a prayer to the god of fire and fury, and I'm gonna call down a bolt of lightning rolled on top of him. Or at least I'm gonna try. And I will use a voice. Target. Oh, I must have clicked damage and not cast. Okay.
So, Mitsunari clasps his hands together. Shizuki, you still hear this mumbled chanting. And then just all of a sudden, there's this loud cracking sound as lightning streaks from the sky. Straight down at one of the archers that you see in the distance. The one that you actually did not block the arrow from, though.
Ah, okay.
Uh, 5k2, and every target within 10 feet must make a stamina roll of TN 15 to avoid being deafened for 2 rounds. Right.
There's this loud screeching sound from him and the distance. I would play the sound effect, but but I gotta save it.
I want to say that I got like white Raiden eyes when I did it too, like just. And then it's my turn.
The two archers now come to realize that apparently the two they want to target aren't the most targetable.
Mm-hmm.
And instead, anyone want to volunteer to be the target of archers?
Me.
What?
There's
Me.
nobody good for them to target here.
Me.
Of course I could. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Since Suzuki can knock arrows out if they're not aimed at her. They'll both aim at her this time.
They both miss.
What you guys see is 2 arrows fly at Shizuki, and just the blade shimmers in a skyward arc, and then just the 2 arrowheads kind of just fall to the ground on either side of her, as the arrow shafts like fall in front of her.
Nice.
The first 3 are at Hisoka. The second 2 are at Shizuki, and the third one's at the eagle. That thing
Okay.
hurt.
Isn't the one in front of me dead?
Yes.
Yeah, so only 2 of them are aiming, or one of them's aiming at Shizuki. Any of those hit you, Hisoka?
Nope.
There's the clanging of steel as people are continuously swinging at Hisoka from either angle, and he just seems to be taking that casual, I'm a duelist, neener neener, you can't hit me mode. The blades, they don't hit him at all, even though you would expect that against 3 opponents he'd be at least a little overwhelmed. It doesn't seem to be the case, though. Does 30 hit you, Shizuki?
30 will hit. $30 is what you need.
Jesus.
I
So-
take no damage.
The blade hits, but there's just this loud crank sound as it bounces off of her armor.
Armor? Yeah.
I want to hurt someone with these guys. Come on.
That's why I volunteered.
Make them a little stronger next time. I don't know. They have a lot of health
Don't
points.
tell him to do that.
They have a lot of hit points.
He will.
As
They're-
the person who's died before, please don't tell him to make them stronger.
That's true.
True.
It just feels
Maru
bad.
punches the guy in the again. And he goes flying back with this loud ugh sound as he just kind of falls over. Unconscious, not dead.
I'm sorry. I'll never correct you again.
We all discovered the real kink tonight.
Murder.
Saito.
I will. This one is not dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's the only one still standing among those three.
Yeah. I think.
Wait, the guy that was hiding didn't go last turn? Oh, it's
He
still
did.
it's
He
still
was
his turn.
hiding. It's not his turn yet.
It's not his turn.
Did Maru go? Maru just went, right?
Yeah, Maro just punched the guy, and he went
Um,
flying back and like just kind of did that rolling crash thing.
Okay.
Can I send my eagle? My eagle deagle up to here.
Yeah.
He'll slash at this guy. Let me find it. It's under weapons, and that always messes me up because it's just like Washi's beak.
Roll your damage.
Oops. I love it when you click everything and then you push cancel at the last second.
Right? Oh my god. Jesus.
I'm just gonna point out you rolled 2 10s on one die in that.
Oh, that makes sense. Like, why is
That's
the bird
why
able to do
the
this
bird's
much
doing
damage?
so much damage.
Alright, so Washi's gonna do what are they calling it? Ant Manos or something?
Oh my god. Really?
So
I mean, you took the guy's eyeball, so
Washi's gonna go up through the rectum and out through the mouth.
Oh my god.
What? On this man right here.
So this eagle, as it's charging, it like spins and does this little twirling thing, and has this little eerie glow to it for a second, as it just like seems to shoot into the ground. That just comes straight up in a spectral form, and right at the point of like solidifying, its claw gets caught in the guy's eye, and just rips it out as he resolidifies.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Hey guys,
What is that?
steak.
Oh, I like steak. I like steak. Damn, blood.
Terrifying.
That is terrifying. I'm gonna like look at Saito like, that is so violent. That is so
Savage, yeah.
I hit a man with lightning and that was violent. And there was
He's trying to assess who the biggest threat is,
Mm.
and instead
Obviously.
says, "Run." And he goes to begin to. He seems to step back into this bush setup over here. Akiro?
I don't like when people run. Diagonals count as one movement, right?
Yep.
And,
You will have to make a perception check to find him in that bush.
Let me check to see. Perception check is not going to take an action for me, is it?
No.
Okay. Okay, hold up. Information.
Wait, wouldn't it have been investigation notice?
In this case, his ability literally says versus perception.
Oh.
Agility and reflex are the same. Okay. Skills. And can I do this before I move?
Yes.
Okay. Where the fuck is perception?
It's one of the rings.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, he moved. You saw him move. You don't know where he moved to quite yet.
Okay. And this guy, how's he doing?
The eagle?
That's the eagle. Okay.
Yeah, that's
How
the
are-
terrifying eagle that's got an icon on its foot right now.
How are these three guys looking?
It looks like Hisoka's got the one on the top left fairly well. The other one's screaming in panic because he's missing an eye. And the one in the middle looks terrified to no end right now and looks like he's about to break and run away.
I'm trying to count movement to see if I can block him off.
You are on a horse that has the equivalent of a water ring of 6 for movement.
You can go anywhere. Holy shit.
It has a watering of 6.
Yeah.
I thought it was lower than that.
It's at least a 5.
It's a 3.
You've got Swift 3 as well, which effectively means for the purposes of moving, your water ring is considered 1 higher for each of those. So it's 6.
I'm looking at the horse. It says water 3, strength 6, perception 3. So how
Yeah.
many squares total can I move?
So the thing is that your horse, if you look in the character sheet under information,
24 squares?
it says Swift 3. That means for all intents and purposes, the water ring is the equivalent of 3 higher,
Okay.
meaning the water ring is effectively a 6.
You can
So I
move
can go
24
24
squares.
Yeah.
This is 16. This is 15 squares. You can go anywhere.
So, and how are these guys looking over here?
Well, it looks like now that the retreat order has been given, they look like they're going to try and run.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck you. So what I'm doing, I'm spending a void die for another attack increase. And I'm going to call a raise for extra damage on him, which should increase his TN by 5. And
Yes.
I've gone through the weapon and added another 1 on the damage roll because it's 1k0, right?
For damage, if you land, yes, it increases it by 1k0.
Okay.
So as your weapon you swing your sledgehammer at this guy, you feel it connect. Go ahead and roll.
Roll damage. Okay.
Yep.
Really?
As you swing, you feel your sledgehammer beat into this guy. And again, there's that crunching sound in the guy's arm. You're not sure if he's ever going to be able to draw a bow again.
Going for the
It's not doing my math right.
life-altering effects.
That it's not doing my math right.
Why?
What's wrong with it?
Because that's keep 3
Yep.
plus 6.
Yeah.
So 9 plus 9 plus 5 plus 6.
That's 23 plus 6. He's right. It's not adding the plus 6.
Okay.
That would have been 29.
So 29. Yeah. You just bash straight through something, and you notice that guy just immediately cries out in pain, drops his bow, and he looks like he's going to try and take off running.
Let me check my last damage and see if... Oh, that guy's already dead. Never mind.
Yeah, that don't matter. You killed him.
That doesn't matter. He's dead. Okay, so that was that. Now it's Horse's turn?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's dead.
Hey,
Oh, he's dead.
No,
No.
I'm not making you roll.
the horse has to hit still.
Do you know what these guys' target numbers are, Craig?
I think it's 15. I think it's...
Oh, wait, the archer's target numbers are a little higher. Yeah, roll it.
Okay, I was like, I think it's 15.
Sure.
So the horse just immediately runs this guy over. Like, you run up, you like raise up high on the horse, and you bring the hammer down, as the horse brings the hoof down, and as you break the guy's shoulder, you just see him completely the horse.
So he's dead.
You think so?
Does he look dead?
I mean, he's down at least.
Okay.
He ain't getting back up.
Okay.
Shizuki?
It looks like most of these people are like running away, huh?
Mm-hmm. Do you have questions on how honor works in this mode? Or in this situation?
Yeah, I do.
In general, let's run through this.
Okay, so honor. These are bandits.
Yes.
But they are carrying katanas, which makes them samurai.
Okay.
They might be outlaws and outside the Celestial Order, but you should still treat them with honor.
Just because they have a katana? What if they have a stolen katana? They're bandits.
Yeah. Generally, those don't last very long, nor would they know how to hold it without breaking it.
Alright.
You could generally assume, though, that you could chase these guys down and kill them as a form of justice, since you're likely not going to be able to get them into a court.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could let them go, and it's not going to impact your honor either way. Basically, this is where it's morally gray for honor, and it doesn't matter one way or another.
As long as you justify it to yourself.
Yep, as long as you can justify it.
In your heart. Use the heart of the cards, Shizuki.
Well, due to things I know about things not finished, we'll still be in defensive mode. Like, just not taking an attack, so doing a guard again. I really don't care who. Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do thing if we don't have it figured out, Peyton.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Besides, it's more fun to hold on to that.
Yes.
Monka S.
Good, you should be scared. Surprise, she's here to murder you all. Anyways.
Peyton? No.
Pepe laugh.
I'm too much of the mom friend.
Kazuhiko? You see that both the other archers like running. It looks like everybody's trying to run right now.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Let me see. Okay. Using his great athletics and newly acquired abilities in Jiu-Jitsu, Kazi's going to run over to Maru. And would he be able to throw Kazi over to the farthest target? And I could come down on him with like a double club, like, but not kill him, just kind of incapacitate him?
No.
Too far? Okay.
Wait, but he might be able to run that far.
I would be able to run, yeah.
How? What's your win? Because it's 4 per 1, right?
3. My water's 3.
You can move up to there.
Okay. Nah, I think I'm just going to aim for the knee, go for the old Skyrim.
Yeah, called shot.
Last
Called
time it
shot,
didn't work.
target number increased by 10.
Okay.
Use a void dice.
I could.
Get one every day.
Yeah, I'll use a void. That's to, increase my chance of hitting.
1k1 additional.
Okay. Going for the swing. Oop, I didn't pick the target.
Yeah, so your arrow sinks into this guy's knee. Roll damage.
Ooh,
Oh, how'd I do that again?
Like the soft knee pit area? The knee vagina?
Oh, never mind. I got it.
All right. So as you all see this arcing arrow, it just kind of comes down right into the guy's knee area through the back end, and there's just this thud sound as the guy basically is forced from a running, like he's running, and to the point that he just face plants with an arrow in his knee, pinning him to the ground.
I can't be running anywhere else, you bandit.
Hisoka.
Let's take one more swing at the one on the left.
Okay. Yep, your katana arcs with another, like, glowing, a flaming light as it swings out the sky. Okay. This guy basically Hisoka swings the blade in an upward arc, and as he's spinning it around, the guy kind of begins to fall forward, and you will just see Hisoka. Hisoka, do you want to Hisoka, how do you want to kill him? You describe it. You rolled high enough for that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, how do you
I
want
want to go to strike the one on the right and then come back and stab the one on the left through the chest and into the ground.
So you're gonna faint?
So Hisoka like seems to go towards the guy on the right for a second, the one that's missing his eye, and then just all of a sudden arcs to the left and brings his blade, like kind of like how in Star Wars when Anakin has it like over the shoulder, except it's more of the pointed at him. This kind of thing, and he just sticks it right through the center of like the nodo, which is in the throat, and just basically rings that guy to the ground before ripping the blade upward and pointing it at the other guy, who's now kind of like shaking in fear, has dropped his katana and is already turning to run. Meanwhile, the other guy's still screaming about his eye.
Can I yell at the one, knees, now!
Roll an intimidation check and take a point of honor.
Okay.
You're
Is he
fine
losing honor
spinning
or
that.
gaining honor?
He's losing honor for
Okay.
that. Demanding dishonorable action from another samurai.
Oh. Didn't go too well there.
I don't know.
Oh!
Alright, Mizunari.
Weird.
Looking around and thinking that we don't clean this up, it could be a big mistake. He's gonna try and roll the first move that he did with 3 raises and go for this guy. Oh, not letting me click. This guy. This guy. Okay.
Alright.
But I am out of void points. Have to do a straight roll. And
So, as you have your back to him, Shizuki, you feel a lot of heat suddenly swirl, as like just this line of heat comes basically swirling around you, and Saito, it sinks around you and like goes right in front of Maru, and just blasts the guy in front of Maru with this huge flame of heat, which then arcs up at the blind guy, as this eagle is just like flying above him with his eye, and basically just smashes into him. And Hisoka, you see the flames at the guy that you told to get down, basically. Basically, it just like engulfs him at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Shit.
They don't get a turn anymore.
oh no!
The archers are done.
They're not archers.
The archer guys were done. This guy's gonna try and run.
He survived the 21 damage?
Mhm.
Jesus.
Which guy?
This guy's trying to run.
He also survived? Oh, I guess he hadn't taken, like, any damage.
And this guy's trying to run, but is severely stunted. Maru leaps through the sky with that tattoo glowing, and basically, leaps really high in the air for a moment before coming down, and, trying basically to Captain Falcon him.
Falcon kick!
Mm-hmm.
High school punch! Wait, that was Nis.
And he does successfully kick the guy. Who then goes flying, and he ends up just kind of rolling on his side. You're not really sure how bad that kick hurt, but it did not look like it felt good. And when Maru lands, he just kind of drops back into a very stereotypical stance with, like, one arm out, the other above his head. And then, like, turns over the front arm and does the come at me. Saito?
I will not move my body, but this fierce ass eagle is going to soar through the air at this guy. Rah! Wait. Rah!
Roll your to hit. You have an additional +5 due to the fact that he can't defend himself effectively due to blindness.
Oh, no.
You do land the hit.
Woo!
Go ahead and roll your damage. He lets out a shrieking sound as the eagle just takes him out. The one guy with 2 katanas also tries to take off. He leaves his cover now for the first time.
Okay.
The only person who will effectively be able to go after him is Akiro. Everyone else will struggle to go after him. He is not as heavily armored as the rest of you.
But I'm so fast.
Akiro, are you going after him?
Hell yeah, I am.
Okay.
And my 5 words are, someone get this guy. While I pointed to the archer. I can't go down and, like, block his actual path.
Oh, no, you're fine. I get what you're doing. He's not going to be able to get away.
Okay. So, another void die for bonus attack. Another...
You may specifically target him.
Yes. Void die spent to the attack, calling a raised shot for extra damage. Basically, same exact thing I did last time.
Go for it.
Where's Shara's token?
Nice.
I'm making sure the math is working on that.
Yep,
too.
your sledgehammer breaks into him.
Okay, damage.
Yep, you may roll damage. Note that at this point, there is a reactionary ability, though.
That's fine.
He takes 22 points of damage. And
Let me make sure that math worked right.
he ignores horse armor, just so you know. Like, for being mounted.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, plus 6, 28 points of damage.
Yeah, you have to add the +6. It's not doing it. So it's 28 points.
I think it's
Okay.
because there's also like another symbol next to the 6.
Yeah, there's a weird minus sign behind
Alright.
it.
Akiro, you see 2 blades coming back at you.
Mm-hmm.
And note that he ignores all the extra added values for you being on horseback armor right now.
Yeah, that's gonna hit regardless.
Boss guy.
Damn, he rolled bad.
Me.
With
So,
the unmounted
I don't get.
armor, let me
so
check.
I don't get any reduction.
No, you will have your reduction. He ignores the additional that you get for being mounted.
Okay.
Dang it, Izzy, if I've been muted this entire time, I'm real mad at myself.
I hear you. Oh, but I don't know about your stream. Also,
Yeah.
Izzy. Hi, Izzy. I hope you're
Hi,
feeling
Izzy.
fucking amazingly. Cause she. Did you see her show? You had fucking
the
Adam Ruins
armor is
everything on it.
25 without you being mounted.
You go, girl. I'm so proud of her.
Wait. Hold on.
Your target number is 25 without the armor added in. He ignores armor to hit you.
Yes. So my armor would be 25. Yeah, well, I mean, the question wasn't whether he hit. The question is how much damage is he doing.
You're muted.
I was talking to Izzy.
Oh.
And fucking every time I click this, it disappears. Oh, so wait, he hit twice, is what you're saying.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you guys speak for me real quick?
Speaking.
Hello.
Yo.
Mandela speaking.
Yeah, Izzy, I don't know if you heard, but my computer took a darn poop today, so I'm on a new one.
So is...
Now
so
your
that
horse
is-
may go.
Wait, that is with the... So that's regular 23 and regular 16 because
Yes.
I'm making sure it's subtracting my reduction.
It does subtract your reduction in there.
Okay. Before
So that is
horse,
23 and 16 with your reduction added in. It does.
Before the horse goes, I have a void die thing to do.
How many void dice do you have left?
1.
Okay.
Remember,
Reduce
he
the amount
started
of-
with 4.
Yeah.
Oh, he starts with 4?
Reduce-
Oh,
Yeah, I have 4 void die.
he has more
I
dice
just-
than me.
He wanted to get the kata that let him change his strength to a 6.
Reduce the amount of wounds suffered from one source of damage by 10.
Okay, save 10 HP.
So 23 and 6, so I took 29 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Let me write that down, because this sheet keeps moving everywhere. What did I just say, 29 damage?
29.
Yep.
Okay. And void die are gone. Okay. Horse turn.
Music just.
Yeah, you guys have had music. I haven't. My Google Chrome is being wonky.
This website is not good with Chrome.
It really is not.
I mean, it's not great on its own,
Well,
but it's worse with
I-
Chrome.
I will
Well,
say
now my
that-
horse is getting rolls.
All right, so the horse does bring down the trample on him. Basically, after he kind of leaps up over your horse's head with his katana and slashes through, your horse just like kicks back at him.
Okay. So roll damage.
Yep, you may roll damage.
I love my horse.
I'm going to use a void point there.
Yeah,
Love that horse.
your horse is a good horse.
Such a good.
All right, and as your horse just kicks him down, he kind of like falls face flat, rolls over, and then even in the armor that he has, he loses his hat, but he like does the kip up thing,
The what up thing?
where you don't use your hands to get up, you like roll back and push up off your hands to like lift yourself up and land.
Like the martial arts leap up.
The ninja like flip up thing. Where
Yeah.
they get knocked down and like they just jump up.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he is knocked there, back into the area of ranges.
So
you know I
he's
can get there.
laying on the ground, or he's back up.
No,
on
he's
his
back
feet?
up now.
He's up on his feet. Okay.
These guys are still getting away, right?
Yeah, some of the others are still running.
Wait, oh, didn't this
Wait.
guy get birded?
Yeah, that guy got birded.
Is he dead or not?
He's pretty dead.
Oh, okay. I was like, is
missing
he
his
still a
eye.
target? Is he still a target?
So Peyton, I can get up there.
And it's your turn.
Yeah.
I know. So I'd like to do combat because I can.
Okay.
We're just gonna not do anything magical with the thing because I have no idea.
Shizuki runs forward, and there's like this thud sound because her armor seems particularly heavy compared to the rest of yours.
Uh-huh.
As she has her like katana down at her right side, and she's running up, she flips it over into a very graceful hold and goes to swing like upward at this guy's chest.
Okay.
Go ahead and make your roll.
I have a question. There are zeros currently? Because I don't think we finished.
In your weapons.
Yeah, for the attack specifically.
Oh, I remember what we did. I gotta get the core rulebook.
Because that's the confusing part and why I want to ask. Because damage has stuff in there. Attack does not.
So I can't at the moment actually open up the L5.
Yay,
Oh.
technical difficulties.
It's because it hasn't been like synced with the heavier part. What do you want us to look up? We can help.
No.
Okay.
Aaron,
Yes.
I need you to go into the section. Give me a second, I'll whisper it to you.
Perfect.
Perfect. So guys, how are you enjoying fighting Bandit?
Too easy.
Do you know how long it's been since I've done no 5R?
D&D 5, D&D Beyond, guys. D&D Beyond.
How do you close one tab?
With,
Hotkey.
with a hotkey?
Yeah, just one tab.
I don't know how to close the tab.
I don't know that either.
Okay,
And
when
I'm assuming
DMs
you-
return.
And I'm assuming you don't want us to look at your screen.
Yeah.
No, you can look at my screen all you want.
Close the current window, Command Shift W. Oh, that must be Mac. No, that's a Chrome keyboard extension.
Okay.
I don't know what
Aaron,
Command is. That's
Yes.
It's gotta be Mac. Oh, it's Control W.
Really? That does just one tab?
It says Control W is close tab shortcut. Let me try it. All right.
Happy Easter. Okay.
Explosion! Good night, Castory. I got some animes to watch. Super behind.
Yes, he's essentially gotten caught up with over the course of a week, I have gotten myself caught up with My Hero, and it's slightly frustrating that I did that.
Wait, is there a new My Hero?
No, but
But you were
had
behind.
only seen. Yeah, I was behind, but
It's
over
good,
the course
huh?
of it's so good. Okay, there you are.
if anyone has not watched My Hero, I swear to God, go watch it right meow.
It's good. I like
Okay,
it.
bye.
Is
No, you watch it later tonight.
is that what the core rulebook is? This one. Haha, found it. Don't mind me as I open things.
I whispered you where you should find it.
Happy
Okay.
Easter, Central people. If you believe in that sort of.
Okay. Uh-huh. Give me. That's. Do you know which one that's called? Give me no.
I'm gonna whisper to Daryl and have him double check.
Okay. Really
Aren't they just
frustrating.
making a straight katana attack?
No, because Peyton never finished building it, so it's not just a straight katana attack.
Hmm.
I was going to tell him to do it that way, but he's having me do this.
If you'd rather just do that for now,
Aha! Found it.
you found it.
I need to relaunch
Fine.
Discord. I'll be back in like 20 seconds.
You're good. Okay. It does not say if the 4K2 is damage or attack.
That is definitely damage.
Okay. Okay. So what is it for attack? I think it just means it's a normal...
0. Yeah, it's 0, 0. It's normal attack.
I just shrugged my shoulders. Because this was more
It
of a...
was set up right.
Aaron doesn't
It
know...
was set
L5.
up right.
Aaron never got the chance to do it
It's
combat in
fine.
L5 Air the last time, so I'm gonna just frustration it and be sad that we waited all this time and it rolls that.
Not a good roll.
As she swings the blade up, the guy just puts his two katanas forward, kind of crossing them, and they just cling to her. And he pushes her back, and she like leaves herself open, but she's still able to pull to her defense. Kazuhiko, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to take aim again at our good guy over here, our big boy.
I'm declaring now that he is using a void die.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go for him.
Okay.
No aim shot, just kind of.
A general shot on him.
Mhm.
Oh, that's weird.
Ooh.
Your arrow soars right past him.
Yeah. Can it?
Hisoka,
Yep.
it's your turn.
Okay, so
Are
what's
you running
happening?
the... So it appears that a couple others have managed to get the one guy out of hiding. Maru is chasing down the one guy, and the other guy is still running.
Okay, then I guess I'll hop in on the other fight. That's
8 squares.
yeah,
It literally measured it for you as 8 squares.
perfect. Taste Ram.
Yep, and you may target him instead of Shara.
Okay.
Hisoka, as he blocks Shizuki and throws her blade forward, you come up to swing at him from behind. You being the dishonorable person, you would definitely not care about attacking someone from behind. And without looking, his katana just goes back and staves yours off for a second before he manages to rebut you away. Mitsunari.
I'd like to take another swing and use Lucky.
Oh, okay, never mind. You see that as one possible future.
Holy.
And instead, you predict that he's going to throw his blade back like that, and you go just below it. Roll your damage. And with that, he collapses. He is bleeding out. One guy that you guys did not manage to do anything and left him be is going to escape.
It was my turn next, and I was gonna hit him because I'm higher than him in the initiative order.
Go for it.
I don't know if I can kill him though. He didn't take any damage.
He's taken 1 damage thing.
Yeah, from me. I don't have enough to kill him.
You could explode.
Valid.
In this system, it is always possible to be insta-killed. Remember that.
That's true. Gonna wipe the sweat from my brow, feeling tired, and take deep breath, and do it one more time. But I don't need to raise it because there's only one target. Try and hit him with this.
You get a
fireball.
free raise anyway.
Well, I only get 1 free raise, but you need 2 raises to get an extra target. So it doesn't matter.
All right. So as you do this, you feel the familiar fire swirl around you and just launch into that guy's back. And he staggers for a second, but continues running. Although now he's kind of a little crispy.
I'll yell, "Cowards, run!" after him.
Your only response is, "Yeah, I am."
That is accurate.
That is accurate, Mike.
He's not arguing.
Mm.
To be fair, most people would run if they saw a spectral eagle just rip out their friend's eye too.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of like collapse to the ground a little. I'm fucking exhausted after that. How many of them are still alive?
I'm just gonna delete the dead ones.
Okay.
That helps, yeah.
What about the guy Maru chased?
Technically, he's still alive. Maru does not deliver killing blows.
Is he
There's
conscious?
also one unconscious. There's one unconscious.
Yeah, there's an unconscious one, there's a bleeding out one, and then there's the one Maru has. Which one's conscious?
This guy, he's like just laying on the ground, stumbled over. That guy's unconscious. This guy's bleeding out. You can save his life if you'd like. That's up to you. And this guy's not moving as he's pinned to the ground by an arrow. Howling in pain consistently.
They might know something, at least about the woman in pink.
That is a high possibility.
We could also see that they see justice if we had saved this one. Although, do we have time to take them back to where court is?
I don't think so. Just because the lady in pink is continuing to run.
Which ones are we keeping alive?
Well, the unconscious one.
Is it not multiple?
He can't even answer the question.
You can wake him up. He's not bleeding out.
Why don't we
He's
ask the
just-
2 people who are conscious?
Are you guys going to do anything to prevent the guy from bleeding to death?
Well, he's still not dead yet. He's just bleeding out. Or is he unconscious?
Yes, there would be a medicine check for that.
Is he unconscious?
Yeah, right now he's unconscious and bleeding out.
Looks like this one's the leader. Do we want to save his life? Might know more. The other 3.
Most likely would know more. I'm not good at medicine.
I'm not good at medicine, but I have a med kit.
I also have a med. I could do it. Do we want to save him? Or Saito could
Go
do
for
it.
it.
He's the best here.
Go for it.
You like that Saito volunteering to not.
Like avoiding it at all costs.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel like
Saito's like, I'm not
Saito's
wasting my medkit charges.
Saito's not talking is talking enough for me this day.
Speaks volumes.
I'm not very good at this, but I'll do my best.
You don't manage to stop the bleeding.
All right, okay.
Target numbers increased.
Damn.
How many charges does the
blood
medkit have so I can take one off?
You have 10.
Is this
Oh.
a sword wound?
There's a lot of wounds. Some of them are from swords.
Actually, most of them are from. Because it was Hisoka.
One of them is a horse kick.
Hisoka and a horse kick.
Oh.
And a sledgehammer, right?
Yeah. That's not enough. He bleeds out.
Well,
Rip.
Oh, we tried.
Well, at
That's
least he
that.
won't cause anyone else problems.
Do you have any good loot?
That's the best question.
This isn't an RPG game, or is it?
Is it? Sorry, that was inappropriate. Maybe there's something we can learn from his belongings.
Sift through his stuff.
Is the guy in the corner just like screaming as he's still pinned to the ground?
Yes.
yeah.
Still just screeching over there.
My leg! Ah! Maybe someone.
You need to get the SpongeBob my leg sound.
My leg!
My leg.
My leg!
My leg?
Honestly, this is appropriate.
Stop the fucking Wilhelm scream.
I mean, this is what your characters are experiencing.
Alright,
I'm glad I
geez,
could
give me
not
a
hear it.
headache.
I could not hear it. Because no audio.
Oh,
It's great.
oh my fucking
Peyton.
god, please, Peyton.
Peyton,
Again, I'm not good at medicine. If someone wants to go bandage him so he's at least not screaming,
The only medicine I have is another arrow.
that's
dark.
fair and dark.
I support it.
They're bandits.
I'm gonna sit
You're
down
not wrong.
and I'm gonna
Since I
meditate.
can't
I'm
deal
gonna
with the
sit down
screaming
and
one.
meditate because that was hard. Wait, I don't know
I
how
feel
long
like-
I have to meditate though.
I feel like we could
Meditate. DM,
No,
how long is
while they're still
meditation?
bleeding out, ask them questions.
What? Yes.
They're not bleeding out.
The only one who was bleeding out
Is
was
dead now.
was
You died.
dead.
Oh, so this guy's just pinned and he's not actually.
DM, how long does
bleeding.
meditation take for
It
the?
usually takes 15 to 30 minutes.
Oh, well, I'm assuming we don't have that long, so I'm gonna just meditate and not do the action. I'm just gonna meditate and pray. That's what I do.
Maru seems to have the one guy that's conscious and not pinned down, pinned up against a tree.
Ah, perfect.
Let's talk to him.
I'll walk over there.
Sorry, them.
Yeah, sure.
Wait.
Saito, you think you over here, where's the scrolls or something like that? Something completely unrelated to the matter of hand of what you're doing.
What's the frequency, Kenneth?
And the guy just seems really confused.
Someone going. Wait, are we gonna put this guy out of his misery? The guy who's screaming?
I got
Either-
it. I got it.
I mean,
I am talking to the
isn't
one.
life precious though?
Okay, well then, are you going to keep him track of him as we continue until we find a court?
I'm going to turn around and stare at this guy instead.
It's not this.
Oh.
It's a gray area. You can
It is
bind
a
him
gray
and
area.
put him on your horse if you want to carry him until we get a court.
Can my horse carry two people, Peyton?
Yeah.
Yeah, it can, but it'll slow you down if the rest of you don't have. If the rest of the party has the same type of horse.
No,
I'm gonna-
he
Which
has
they
the
don't have
best
the same
horse.
type of horse.
It would not
Right.
slow us down. His horse is already waiting for us. We have weak horse.
Yeah, we can go ahead and tie him up and slap him on the back of my horse.
He's the lucky one that gets to live.
The one who's pinned.
Yeah.
Not the other two.
Okay. But there's one who's unconscious. We have no idea what we're doing with that one. The one who is conscious did
Maru now asks, "Where's the Koku?"
Koku?
Again, the guy seems really confused.
You know what? I feel like
Okay.
this will take 15 to 30 minutes. I'm gonna actually, unless you say I can't, I will try and
You
meditate.
can, and I will tell you if you get interrupted.
Okay, thank you.
So what were you doing out here?
Maru then shakes him for you.
Thank you, Maru.
You may either roll courtier to convince him to work with you, or Maru can roll intimidation to scare him into answering the question. Maru would prefer not to actually have to lose the honor.
I would agree on not actually losing the honor. So
Intimidation is an honor loss.
Yeah.
Can my horse intimidate people without losing honor?
No.
Does my horse have honor?
No.
So we
Damn.
will train the we'll roll the courtier. Yeah, trained.
The Wilhelm scream stops. Like at the moment, there's just this like really loud scream, and then there's just this shrill cry, and then silence for a moment, and the guy gets wide-eyed.
You don't want to be like that guy.
And that just so happens to coincide with his like, what do you need to know?
Yeah. What? So, what were you looking for? And do you know a woman in a pink kimono with flames on one side, or on one hem of the sleeve?
You'll need to give me just 1 second.
Okay.
He seems lost in thought as the DM is looking.
Mhm.
No, I don't need spells lists that you should have access to by the time you come to this location. Fury of Osana Woe is known to me. He responds to you, and he's stuttering consistently as he says, "We were looking for a just any sort of way to make a quick coin. Things are hard out here." As for a woman with a fiery kimono, yeah, we saw her, and we weren't screwing with her because she was brandishing a giant ono.
What's an ono?
So an ono is the equivalent of a giant freaking axe. If I were to explain it
This
to you this
small
way,
woman had a giant axe.
Oh my.
In terms of like in-game mechanics, this is a 0K4 weapon.
And yes,
I don't know
not
what a
that.
0K4 means.
It means she rolls 0 additional damage dice, and her strength roll is purely where the damage comes from.
Okay.
And then it keeps 4 dice.
And where did you last see the terrifying small woman?
She came through here. He points in a direction for you. And she went up that mountain pass maybe 20 minutes ago.
Perfect. You're free to go.
Wait.
No.
What is the investigation perception to determine if someone's lying?
Sincerity?
You can roll the investigation interrogation roll if you'd like. He's telling the truth.
About, well, no, not about where she is, but about why they were trying to hold us up. It was literally just...
He's telling the truth.
Okay.
I won't require the check. Erin passed her check.
Okay. In that case, if he's free to go, I would like to give him 1 koku.
Maru takes his katana and any other weapon.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And
I
then
agree
tells
with
you you're not taking the koku. He can walk into some place and beg.
I just have sympathy for, maybe this will stop him from ever trying to brandish arms against someone for money ever again.
Maru just gives you a interested look. Like, it's almost that, aw, you think people are good look.
I just want to
Oh.
help this guy, get a fresh start in life. He just watched everyone he knows get murdered today.
Except for the unconscious one, you can take the unconscious one with you.
Maru also takes that guy's weapons and armor.
That's fair.
We should be lucky that we don't take their clothes.
We should at least leave them some form of dignity.
That this is the one respect I'm giving them as, I hope, samurai.
Good. So yes, you can take the unconscious one with you.
Kazi
Ah.
wants pinkies.
Ubitsume.
Kazi.
So,
Ubitsume.
No.
so I'm not allowed to give.
Maru
That
is
bandit.
asking you not to give him money.
They're honorless. They should be, reprehensible to you.
Mitsunari.
But that was out of
meditating.
character. I'm sorry. I was.
Akira, this would be a kind thing to do if you're really, really banking on the fact that this person's going to turn around.
Mm-hmm.
As a result, basically what would happen, and I'm just going to tell you the in-game mechanics. I'm going to roll a die, and it's going to determine whether or not he uses it to go buy more stuff to terrorize people later,
Mm-hmm.
or whether he uses it to get his stuff together.
Uh-oh.
And let me tell you, the odds are stacked against what you're wanting.
It
I
is a
tried.
It's a great gesture.
No, I'll just keep the money. He saw all of his friends die, but I guess he's not gonna learn. So
All right. Meanwhile, Hisoka, before all the Wilhelm scream, what were you talking to him about?
After getting him to shut up, I'm just small chat. So you fucked up, huh?
Eventually, it's a crying. Yeah. He seems to be struggling not to scream in pain still. There is an arrow in his knee.
he's talking to this
And he's
guy.
not married. Yeah.
Yeah. Want to hear a joke?
He looks very confused and is crying.
Why'd you have to do that to me? Come on. The punchline was gonna be I didn't have a leg to stand on. You ruined it. I'll start walking back to the rest of them.
Oh my god.
You're just gonna leave him
Wow.
there, or are you gonna...
No, I'm gonna go back and sit with him and just start telling him bad jokes over and over and over.
Eventually, he tries to stab himself in the gut with an arrow. Are you gonna
I'll
let him
stop
do that?
No,
You're
I'll
gonna
stop
stop
him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So, instead of the screaming, you all look over, and Hisoka's fighting with this guy, and the guy has an arrow pointed at his own stomach.
Damn it.
Soka, what are you doing?
Keeping this one from killing himself, apparently.
Soka, why is he trying to kill himself?
Probably because he's in pain.
That, or the people dying around him. I'm gonna look at him, and just look at him and go, "Don't you say a fucking word."
Do you need someone to come up there?
I got it.
He just
Thanks.
screams again.
Shut up.
You sure?
Yep. Thanks.
I'm gonna trot on over there and see what's up. Ahsoka, are you sure he's alright? I only have room on my horse for one, and the unconscious person probably is going to take precedence here.
I think.
I thought we were taking this one.
This one?
Yeah, we're taking that one.
Oh, so we're just leaving the unconscious person on the ground?
We told his friend that he could take him. That's what's going on. Is those
Did his friend
He's
actually...
being
Yes.
dragged.
he's being dragged.
Okay.
Ouch.
It's not. He's gonna have a lot of body burns when he gets up later.
Yeah, that's gonna
Let's take
suck
the
for
extra
him.
gravity trail.
Uh-huh.
Well, alright, so, is this, What's your name, Arrow Dude?
He gives you a generic name because I'm not coming up with a generic name right now.
All right, Ralph. So
Not a Gaijin. He's not Gaijin. Either way, if you guys want him to turn into a character sheet, I can turn him into a character sheet.
No, it's fine.
it's
or at least
fine. It's fine. I'm just trying to figure out how we're gonna go about tying him up and putting him on my horse while the arrow's in his knees.
You could remove the arrow.
That's gonna hurt worse, and he's probably gonna bleed out.
Kazi rolls up and just kind of like pops it out. I'm gonna need that.
So
is he
Kazi
bleeding
That's
out now?
really-
out and
That's
just
really
yanks
hard to
the
do
arrow
that.
through and starts cleaning the arrow and walking away.
I imagine that's gonna make him bleed out.
Yeah,
Kazi,
he's bleeding.
No, no.
You'd have to
Kazi,
bandage.
you idiot.
It's my arrow.
Kazi, how did
Well, that's
you
his
pull it
blood.
out?
At
Oh, he's
least
a
let him
bandit.
do it by his own hand at that point. Ah,
God damn it, Kazi. I guess I'm gonna have to take my extra clothes and try to make a tourniquet out of it.
Is Saito sitting with me? Are we both meditating?
Saito, do you care about the other guy bleeding out?
Saito doesn't give a shit.
Saito is smoking and watching the chaos.
Oh my god.
Somebody may attempt a medicine check.
You can call that meditation. If
Can I
you...
put it back in?
I just thought
Putting
maybe
it
you
back
were
in
sitting
is
next
not
to me
going
because
to
your
help
character is sitting next to
Kazi.
me. I thought, oh, maybe he's sitting next to me.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just
You're
sitting alone.
meditating, and I'm... No, you're
Oh.
meditating and I'm sitting next to you.
Watching.
It looks like I'm meditating, but I'm not.
Kazi, putting the arrow back isn't
That's
gonna help.
not going to help.
I don't know
Kazi.
medicine.
The guy has
Clearly.
turns to make a decision.
I'm the idiot of the group, and I know not to do that. Can I try to take my sturdy clothing and fashion some form of a wrap around his leg?
Yep, make your medicine check.
Is that going to cost me honor because of a medicine check?
No, medicine.
No, only animal handling medicine.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, it's anatomy. That is the low medicine check. Animal handling is merchant, which is not dishonorable, but it's not something that's expected of you to know.
Completely untrained. Here we go.
Hey, that's not bad.
You actually succeeded.
Yay!
Woot!
So now I have bloody clothing.
Yep, you have bloody clothing, and the guy will not bleed out.
Okay.
Well, now he has no excuses.
Ask
For
him if he
bleeding
knows.
out? Kazi, just...
Oh, Kazi, do you want his collection of arrows?
Yes, actually I do.
Gain 21k1 arrows.
Nice.
Alright. So, what's the plan with this guy? Are we taking him to a doctor?
I think you've stabilized him pretty well. He could handle a little longer. I think we'll be bringing him back to the port
Yeah, we can do that.
when we return, because the lady went through this path up the mountain trail about 20 minutes ago.
Well, I mean, we can at least tie him onto my horse so we don't, like, just tie him to a tree and leave him here.
That sounds the best plan.
Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to use my rope and tie him up and tie him onto...
For the purposes of what you need to know that it's going to take about 15 feet of rope to do that. You'll get the rope back eventually.
Okay.
Okay, so as you all continue to pursue the person from before,
The lady in pink.
the lady, she is no longer on horseback. She has been walking,
Okay.
which makes sense as to why you caught up to her so effectively.
Okay.
But when you come up this hill, and so this hill is like a down and up, and you see her over the top of the hill. And now, as you crest this hill, you spot a lithe, very beautiful figure in the distance. You can't make out her features, but her long hair, and you can see that she does have bandages on her hands. You understand she's the thief you've been chasing. You also think that you can see the gold. The beautiful old dice show lies in the ground before her. As she just kind of turns, sees you, and just drops this thing. It's bare blade. Before you can stop her or even call out, she raises that big ol' oh no we were talking about,
No.
and she swings it down fully on the blade of Seppun Deori. There's a cracking sound as the blade, you can tell from the sound, cracked in half.
Damn it.
So,
And you
wait,
got any
did we
glue?
just watch her cut another Seppun?
No,
No,
she broke the
broke
sword.
She dropped it
blade.
and broke.
Broke the sword. Okay, you said
Yeah.
on the Seppun. And I was like, wait, did she just kill a different Seppun?
What? Why would you steal it just to destroy it?
She's then standing there just watching you all.
Why did you do that?
So do you all come up to her, or are you talking among
Yes.
each other?
I'm gonna
Let's
approach
approach.
her as well. I'm gonna
There is no attempt to run. In fact, as you come, she's unnervingly calm. And then as you all approach and you say that, she says, "Oh, you're all clan samurai. Greetings. I thought you were more of those ruffians trying to steal that."
Why did you break it?
So the thing we just watched her break was the dice show, or was it
The stolen
axe?
one.
Because it needed to be destroyed.
Insight?
Go ahead and roll your insight if you'd like. Anybody else may do so.
Sure.
Yeah.
Insight as I asked, why did it need to be destroyed?
Wait, which one's inside?
Insight is the investigation interrogation check.
Yeah.
Chained in veins.
Investigation.
Yikes.
I think that's that one. Oh,
Wait, why are you guys making untrained? You guys
Because I
have.
have no training in investigation.
It's not a school, or you have no training.
I
I
have.
have no training.
Wait, there's a rank in there. Never mind. That's supposed to be
yep,
trained.
yep, you're right.
I was like, it. Right, hard to believe that
Okay,
none of
that-
you put any ranks in investigation ever.
All of you seem to believe that she at least thinks this is the case.
Okay, so why?
Wait, Saito didn't roll though. I guess he doesn't care.
Saito's
I can
baked.
do
It's
it.
420.
It is for it.
Okay, I'll do it.
She looks at all of you and says, "Simple. But that reason is for me to know, not for you."
I think I figured one of you would get a high roll.
I'm sort of baking on
So-
you. You're sort of our investigation guy.
He's sort of secretly Sherlock Holmes
Uh-huh.
and Zhuge Liang.
Mm.
Anyway,
So, why did you steal it, bring it this far away, and then break it?
Again, simple. But for me to know and you to not.
So you admit you stole it.
Yes, I will readily admit that I stole it.
does it have to do with the Seppin's party?
Roll a courtier check. As she asks, which Seppun?
Oh my god, I would have said full name. only-
Amayo.
Amayo, yeah, Seppin Amayo. Since I'm gonna just run this as just trained, and you can correct me later.
Okay. Let me find the exact thing that's supposed to be saying here. Ask your question one more time for me, Aaron.
Does this have to do with Seppin Amayo's event? I'm not sure what the correct word would be in this.
Court.
With Seppin Amayo's court.
Seppun Amayo has nothing to do with the cursed blade. She then pauses and covers her mouth.
So it's cursed.
She lets out a readily growling sound, and she says, "Yes, I was ordered by Seppun Amayo to take it and destroy it before it could harm Haruki."
Then why would Seppun Amayo...
Out of
I'll-
character. I'll explain this one. That
Okay.
is a gift that was cursed.
That was going to be
Okay.
gifted to the Seppun.
That was no.
No.
a gift from the Seppun to Haruki, and it was cursed.
Okay. Again, the question would be, if she sent you to destroy it, why would she have given it in the first place?
Okay, so you all understand the repercussions of the cursed gift.
No.
No.
Okay, so a cursed gift.
yeah, sorry.
Okay, so gift giving is a super important aspect of Rokugan, right?
hmm
Yes.
Okay, so the less actual value it has, the better it is. But giving somebody a curse is an insult.
Well, it's like I would have thought it more
Like-
than an insult. I would have thought of maybe like a plot.
Like, so the social repercussions of this are just significant.
My question still stands.
So I'm confused about the events that have transpired. So this sword, the Daisho, is given to
Haruki.
Shizuki's dad
Yes.
by,
Seppun Amayo.
and then Seppun Amayo just hired someone to steal it and break it.
Sent this Seppun to steal it and dispose of it.
Okay.
Why do they
Because
set it
it
in the
is
first
cursed.
place?
Yes, and my question still stands, Peyton.
Yep, and she's going to answer you now. I'm just
Okay,
making
good.
sure everybody's on par with the
Yeah.
plot.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We only recently uncovered that through the work of a Shugenja.
How did Seppun Amayo get it?
It's been passed down. The curse doesn't always activate. She then sighs, and I'm going to take the two blades, or the two parts, and I'm going to bury them very far from each other. Out of character, this is actual conflict with what you need to do. You should still bring the blade back.
Yeah, we're not gonna be okay with that.
Well, I have to dispose of this curse one way or another. Mitsunari, you may make a spellcraft check.
Okay, to see if it's cursed.
No, to determine if this is actually a solution to cursed weapons.
Yes,
Sure,
that's
let's do that.
I'm giving you this one as like a, hey, things to think about. Yeah, you know that burying the two things far from each other might help, but it won't fix it.
Yeah, take it from me, it's not a solution to the problem. And also, it kind of goes against our goals here. So that's not going to be the course of action that we're going to.
there would be bringing it back, explaining the situation, and then finding a way to properly remove the curse would be the most ideal.
She looks at you. I won't break my orders from Seppun Amayo.
And what is Seppun Amayo's exact orders?
To make sure that that curse is never a possibility around Haruki.
Out of character, Haruki is Shizuki's
Shizuki's
dad.
father, yes.
Yep. Is your orders that he not know about it? Or that it is not to be activated around him?
Both.
Why is she keeping? Why does Seppun, what's her face, not want Haruki to know that it was an accidentally cursed item?
Out of character, it's really, really hard to... So, the fact is that you all trust Shugenja, right? Because Mitsunari, you just saw what he did. Clearly there's something to it.
Yeah.
Most people do not accept Shugenjas as the logic. And Shizuki, you know your father is one of them.
Yes.
She looks straight at you all and says, "Well, that's
I'm-
simple. Haruki wouldn't trust that, and then would start asking questions, and it could cause a conflict between her and my lord, my lady."
Yes, I am pinching the bridge of my nose
Again.
again.
I understand. Maybe not everyone trusts what it is that I dedicate my life to, but that is not how you get rid of a curse.
She becomes
DM.
flustered.
Do I know how to get rid of a curse?
With the 29, there are a couple of ways to get rid of curses. The most common way to get rid of a curse is usually a really strong Shugenja gets rid of it.
Hmm.
Of course, there's risks with that, such as tainting yourself.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wouldn't
And
have.
that's only with mild curses. Like, a completely tainted weapon is a whole different story.
Mhm.
A cursed weapon can be something as simple as, like, a ghost possessed the blade. Because ghosts aren't naturally tainted.
Is there a way for me to understand better what the nature of the curse is?
You'd have to experience the curse itself.
Oh, that would be bad. Not do that.
In character, do you know what the curse is?
She looks at you and, with just the coldest of eyes, you don't want to find out.
Well, I'm not asking how to trigger it. I'm not smart enough to trigger it anyway. I'm asking what it is and what it does.
It summons the Gaki of Seppun Deori,
What's
Out
a
of character,
Gaki?
what's a Gaki?
a ghost.
Okay.
A ghost of who?
Seppun Deori, who the blade is an awakened weapon because of his actions. Seppun Deori is a iconic warrior figure of history.
Mm-hmm.
Out of character, this would be like 500 years in like 725 China, and them going Guan Yu.
Hmm.
Okay.
Because we've all played the Dynasty Warrior games.
Okay. If it wasn't... Mm. This is difficult, as we have specific orders.
Even if we
However, with-
returned with the broken blade, though, you would not be
It-
able to save the situation.
And we would not. Especially knowing that it was sent essentially by the gifter. So if we showed up in a couple weeks' time with the blade, or no, without the blades, would Seppun Ayumi be disgruntled with my father?
She looks at you and says, "Well, publicly, she might be, at least if somebody makes a comment about him not presenting the blade. But privately, no. Of course, publicly matters."
Yeah.
Yes.
It does
yes,
not
it
save him
does.
face the situation is not salvage. We need a new solution.
What is it cursed with again? The Geki?
Gaki.
Yeah.
Gaki of whom?
Seppun Deori.
I'm writing that down for my personal note.
Yeah, I'm writing all of this down. It's so Seppun Kazumi says that she's under orders from Seppun Ayumi to steal it and break it because she only learned it was cursed. She only just learned it was cursed with the Gaki of Seppun Deori.
Yes. Which is a significant danger.
Mm-hmm.
How, looking at the blade, how hard does it look like it would be to make a fake?
To make a fake, any Shugenja could determine that it's a fake. Just because it is an awakened weapon, it is a Numera. Or a Numenera, whatever you want to call it. In terms of the craftsman, you would have to find a really good blacksmith to be able to make a fake of it.
Shizuki, what's your dad's name again? Hiroku?
Yeah.
Haruki.
Haruki.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so now our ethical dilemma is this. And I just want to make sure I'm recapping this so I'm understanding it correctly. We can try to return the 2 halves of the blade. But the problem is that Seppun Kazumi will not let us do that because she's under orders to destroy it
Yes.
and destroy the curse.
There is a third option, which I will remind you all about. As a possibility, there is the blacksmith in the Crab Town.
We didn't really meet.
You did not meet him, but
he-
you could make an attempt for that.
Good.
Okay.
You don't know. I'm just reminding you that he's there.
Okay.
Because that was something vaguely mentioned to Saito and was overheard by Mitsunari.
Okay. So
There's
we
a
would
blacksmith in the Crab Town who might be good enough. I don't know. It would be worth a shot. Unless someone has a better plan. We're grasping at
She looks
straws
at you
here.
and says, "You're not taking the blades," and her hand moves to her katana.
Okay,
Hey.
so
Listen.
out of character.
Oh.
Trying to make sure I'm understanding all of our options here. We just learned that that is not how you remove a curse from the blade.
Oh, what she's doing is definitely not going to work.
Okay.
But she
So-
seems convinced that it will.
Okay.
Who told you that would get rid of the curse?
She says some other Seppun name, which is a Shugenji you've never heard of.
I don't know why that person is lying to you, but that is not how you get rid of curses. And regardless,
She looks absolutely offended at the assault on her family member.
I will then.
That sucks to suck. Sucks more to
I-
swallow, bitch.
Oh my god.
Out
Regardless-
of character, I say. That. I
yes,
say that
yeah.
out of character.
we can still
Um,
solve this amicably if you let us take the. Come with us to the blacksmith. See if we can make a copy, and then you can have the broken pieces of the still cursed sword that will still be cursed, and do with you as
No.
you please.
I don't like that plan of action.
I don't want to kill a
Clearly, we're gonna
Seppun.
have to.
I
Okay, how
I don't
far
wanna
away
kill
is
Seppun
Seppun
either.
Kazumi? I mean,
Yeah.
how far away is Seppun Ayumi?
Weeks,
how long
several
would it take
weeks
us
journey.
to travel?
It's a 3-week journey.
Oh wow.
She is a significant landholder in, within the lion and crane borders. She is like technically also like a daimyo in that region, even though she doesn't oversee those lands exactly.
Like
She
Bill
is
Gates.
like she's like, I have a giant tower, and you all bring stuff to me, and I technically oversee you as the daimyo, but you are daimyo.
Hmm. She's real important. She's real far away too.
Okay.
Okay, so there's no way, and again, I'm saying all this out of character. I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. There's no way that we're going to be able to convince Ayumi to give us the swords.
Well,
No,
that's
I'm
what
just
I'm
saying
trying to
swords
do.
is
Well, you could
Right.
try to, but that's going to require you to travel 3 weeks to the court and then 3 weeks back.
Well, not Ayumi.
Oh no,
the,
no, no.
the Seppun in front of us.
Yeah, we
Kazumi.
Kazumi.
can't talk
Um,
to her boss.
No. So.
So
Essentially, really quickly, just to have it, because she is reaching for her katana at this point.
Yeah.
Essentially, etiquette being like, we do not mean any disrespect to those upon your family, though we do know, and on my honor, I trust Mitsunari's knowledge that for that level of Cursed Blade, it would take more than what your family's knowledge has. What do I need to roll?
You need to make an
Peyton?
etiquette check solely so that way she doesn't go off on the fact that somebody insulted a member of her family.
Essentially, my thing is trying to keep. I think this is a breach of honor.
Yeah,
And,
you're
like,
covering a breach of honor.
I'm covering a breach of honor. Cool. Okay. Feels
Like Hisoka, you even feel like your loyalty to the Imperial family says you don't let that insult stand.
so.
Oops.
Essentially, I'm covering this breach of
Okay.
honor.
Shizuki seems to talk to the point of it that at least Kazumi isn't mad about it anymore. Someone else might be.
If. Yeah.
I will
Okay.
not make players determine whether or not they feel upset over an Imperial family being insulted or not.
I will have a talking to how we. Yeah. Do that, and then.
Politics. Everybody happy they're getting their decent share of Rokugani politics today?
Yeah.
It's,
I am.
Given
it's
the
a
fact
I
that
am.
I can't keep these names straight in my head, no. You know how bad I am with names, and you're making all of them very fucking similar.
yeah.
I can't help it. I'm literally reading from a book that prenames it. Would you prefer we deal with Timo the Hutt?
Can we
Oh
go
my
with
God.
Ralph and Ed? That's
I
easy.
killed
No.
Timo.
No.
Okay,
No.
so anyway.
Anyway.
We don't have an option here of letting the blade not come back with us,
Yes, we do. The one that I listed.
which is forging a fake.
What are you talking about? We're just gonna see what the blacksmith can provide as proof of his craftsmanship.
By
Isn't
forging
that
a
right,
fake.
Kazumi?
Say that one more time, Daryl.
We're just having proof of the blacksmith's craftsmanship.
I do believe that the Caillou blacksmith would be at least amicable in skill, but I don't believe him capable of copying something made for the Seppun Imperial family.
Of course, but assuming he's capable, it's always good to give a blacksmith a try, is it not?
And is the.
Hisoka, you may roll courtier and you can keep a 1k1.
I'm not liking this.
Hisoka can keep the 1k1 off of the fact that he made a valid argument there. I'm going to start rewarding good statements with stuff like that, guys.
I feel very unappreciated.
I mean,
What is his argument? That we're just checking his craftsmanship?
yes, if we at least have
See if it will be a passable fake?
Yup.
Yes.
It's the only way to save his ass, or save Shizuki's dad's ass, is if
Well,
we can
publicly.
publicly. Well, privately, they know that it's going to be destroyed.
Yeah, privately.
But
It's not
publicly
gonna
is what
matter.
matters most, because it's politics. So what everyone
Yes.
thinks is right is what matters.
So
my other.
what's-
I do have a
what's
DM
for-
question really quick.
Go ahead.
So she broke the blade. Are the sheaths still intact?
Yes, the sheath is still intact.
Yeah, it was a bear blade.
Is the sheath not cursed?
No, the sheath has nothing to do with the curse. Just the blade.
Perfect.
Alright.
How intricate is the blade?
You look at the cracked remnants of the blade on the ground. It is definitely going to be difficult for a blacksmith to copy that.
This has to be good enough. And we have the original sheath.
I am not comfortable with lying about an Imperial weapon. Even if it's a perfect replica, and publicly it's saving face politically, that is still deceitful, it is still a lie. And I don't like how that's... I don't like that.
She looks at you and says, "Well, here, allow me to put it to you this way. I can see that you're standing on the basis of honor and integrity, and I can appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
But either I take this blade, and you have nothing, or you try this."
The third option is violence.
We are not
Which is also
taking the third.
dishonorable.
There is no dishonor loss, or there is no honor loss for fighting her on behalf of a daimyo, especially when your loyalty is in theory to that daimyo.
I'm
So
trying to
technically,
prevent bloodshed
Yeah.
by
You all
losing
could
honor.
fight her without it.
I would like to not go the violent route. Out of character, I would like to not go the violent route. But
I mean,
But understandably, your character is honor bound to doing the right thing.
yeah,
Where,
which is not forging a fake.
Hmm.
where via my honor says I have to.
You have to what? Fight?
it's
we
public
need,
honor at this point.
yeah, it's public honor.
Public honor
And
versus
it's-
versus private honor?
Yeah. And while it's not my own private honor that's the issue, it's the public honor of my family.
Yeah, it's your family's ass on the line.
It's my family's ass on the line.
So, yeah, that makes sense.
I respect that. I cannot be asked to lie for the sake of your family's honor because that would be dishonorable to me,
Yeah, now we got some real character tension. That's a real problem.
and I
That's-
can't do that.
So what's Akira gonna do?
May I offer a solution?
I would love to hear your solution, Daryl and or Hisoka, whether you're in character or out of character right now.
In character.
Okay.
Okay.
Akira, duel me.
I don't duel. That's dishonorable.
No,
It's
dueling
not
is
it's
completely
not dishonorable
honorable.
to duel.
It is not. Yeah, it is
There-
not dishonorable to duel.
I don't
We're
want
coming
to,
to-
though.
We're coming to a stalemate in this.
That
What
The
other
al-
solution is there? This is the most honorable route you have.
You
here's
win.
here's the thing. Duel or not, if I am asked, is this the real blade? Thank you for bringing it back to me. I'm going to say no, it's not.
So you don't say anything.
Also,
Keep
if
your
you
mouth
lose
shut.
a duel for this kind of purpose, you are honor bound to remain quiet about the matter.
That's
It's giving you an out,
Yes, Seppun Kazumi just gave you an honorable out there. But of
essentially.
course, if you win, then we maintain the same dilemma.
Yes.
so. Instead of actually getting rid of this curse, I just want to be clear. Instead of actually trying to get rid of this curse, in a
That's without
legitimate
of sight
way,
of our capabilities.
because we can't
yeah.
get rid of the actual curse because this dumb bitch isn't going to listen to a word we fucking say.
No, beyond that, none of us can get rid of it. Like I am not strong enough to get rid of this curse. This is like a big curse. So, like, we need
So
like
Yeah,
basically
a
what
Gaki
she's-
possession, usually there's only two ways to get... Mitsunari, you actually know that there are two ways to get rid of a Gaki possession, and one of them is to fight the Gaki.
yeah, we can either fight the ghost of it, who is essentially the god of war. He's a badass. Or
you can
we can
perform
find one
a-
of like the most powerful Shigenjas in the land, because there are like 4 of them, and they could maybe do it.
take it to the Phoenix, or maybe... You know, maybe a crane, or
There
that
could
one... That one scorpion lady.
Okay, out of character, the fact that the blade is already broken. If we bring back a broken blade, is that going to be publicly dishonorable to
Yes.
Shizuki's family?
Yes.
Yes.
Not as bad as no blade at all, though. A broken blade suggests somebody came in and that can be talked away. Somebody came in and damaged the blade, while a stolen blade means I was careless about it.
Mhm.
While a broken blade can be said, I tried to make things right.
But it would still have some issue,
And also wouldn't fix the curse.
and would also break Kazumi's orders to keep.
Which
the
means we would
blade
still have to fight her
away.
to death.
And
Doesn't have to be to death.
unfortunately,
Okay, we
It
would have to
doesn't have
fight
to-
her over it still.
And I get the feeling that this bitch is really OP.
She'd have to be strong
unfortunately,
enough for
I
all of
can't.
us.
You can't
Unfortunately,
let,
I can't let that happen.
you can't let us fight her.
No,
He
I'm honor
can't,
bound.
which
so
is
you're
fair.
you're honor bound to something?
Hmm.
Yes, this is one of the few things I am honor bound to.
Holy shit.
Akira, take the duel.
So you, with no honor in your life, are telling
Let me teach you
who
something
lives
about
on
the Scorpion.
honor. So, no. You with no honor in your life is telling me, who lives an honorable life, to lie for your honor.
It's not just Hisoka's
Yes, that's
honor,
why the duel has to happen.
but even with the
Seppun
nature,
Kazumi says, or you could duel me, or one of you could duel me, and that could settle the matter. She then smiles.
Can I
That
sit
is a
down with the
possibility.
blade and just like look at it and like try and get a better understanding of it?
If you try and touch it, you have the feeling she'll attack you.
I'm unarmed. I'm just gonna look at it.
So our
She-
options are one of us could duel Seppun to decide what we do with it. Akira can duel Hisoka for honor, and if it, which option is more honorable, lying about the blade or being quiet about it. That seems like our options.
Or you could take the blade from the Seppun.
Alright, I'm
Or
gonna
we
get
can fight the Seppun.
I'm gonna get close to the sword and just literally just look at it, but I'm not gonna touch it. Gonna think on what I know about curses in general.
All right, so the feeling of the group that I'm getting is that Saito and Kazuhiro don't give a shit either way. Shizuki and Hisoka want to forge a fake. Mitsunari wants to find a way to get rid of the curse, but knows that that's not actually possible.
So he
Yes.
wants to
And-
forge a fake to save Shizuki's family.
To save Shizuki's family's face.
Yes.
I mean, Saito would love to forge it. He's just not saying it.
Okay. And
She then
I
looks at
don't want to have to
Kazuhiko.
lie about things.
Yes, your character has,
Which is fair.
which is you playing your character correctly. This is actual story drama intention.
Good. I'm happy.
It's
I'm
great.
so happy you're doing this.
This is wonderful. Now you have to duel because
Yeah.
that's the only resolution we have.
You either duel the Seppun or duel Hisoka.
But if you duel the Seppun, the entire group is in trouble face-wise.
Yes. The entire
Because
group.
I dueled a Seppun?
No, because you don't get the blade back.
Yeah, because if she
Yeah.
wins, she's gonna take the blade, and we're honor bound to honor the duel.
Yes. So if we do the Seppun, we don't get the blade, and have
'Cause-
no visual representation for us to actually be able to forge it.
Out of character, one other thing. Your group's duelist, Hisoka, would you duel the Seppun?
No, and technically I'd have to give her the offer to duel on her behalf.
Then that's also the thing.
So if I
So-
duel you, we're in a catch-22 anyway, because I'm dueling
Yes.
you either for you or dueling you either for her.
Oh, I think she'll want to duel.
So,
I think she'll.
I'm still damaged from the last battle, by the way. I'm not.
It's not a duel to the death.
No,
No,
First
but
blood.
still, I'm already starting out. Like,
You-
you know,
You can't win. You don't
Akira.
know anything about dueling. It's
I don't know anything about dueling.
Akira, let me remind you of something.
Yes.
Consider it as a debt being paid. My mother is helping with the horses, is she not?
She's
Duel
helping with
me.
the horses, but that doesn't justify me lying to
I'm
someone
not
about
asking
whether or
you
not
to
their
li-
cursed ass sword is real.
Akira, I am not asking you to lie.
You're asking me to just look away.
to not answer.
He's asking you to protect the Imperial family.
That is the highest calling of them all.
Because not only will it negatively hurt the Doji family, but it also negatively hurts the Seppun family. Because the blade was entrusted to my father by a Seppun. And then my father lost it. So the faith...
Because of the same damn Seppun.
It's it. they
that's
wouldn't
secret.
know
No one would
that.
know that.
No one would know that secret. Publicly. No one would know it.
I feel like I want to go beat up Seppun fucking Ayumi right now.
Try it.
Let's
Fucking
not.
bitch can't even send a replacement sword.
I wish she could have.
I mean, if she would have, we would not be in this predicament right
We
now.
would
Now, would
not.
she? This bitch don't think. Anyway. All right, Hisoka, let's fucking duel.
Are we actually
Okay.
playing this out?
Yeah, let
Hey,
him.
Kiro, do you want? Okay, you want me to
Yeah.
actually do the duel for
Yeah,
you?
Yeah,
let's
let 'em
actually do
duel.
this.
Okay,
I like it.
I need both players to whisper me their void ring.
His is higher.
Spent or not spent?
No, void
total
ring, not
void.
void dice.
Total void.
Yes, that's what I need.
Hold on, reflexes are gonna be different. And I'm on my horse right now?
No, the duel.
It's a duel, so you would not be on your horse.
Okay, so then, Peyton, I need to send you this sentence.
Boop.
All right. Akiro, are you choosing to forego your armor?
What does that mean?
You would not have that issue of the target number increase.
Yeah, let's do it.
What?
For the purposes of the duel, Akiro sheds his armor.
I'm making this one really easy on you.
All
Oh,
right, you
thank
both
you.
assume the center stance as you begin to loop around each other. And now I need an Ianjutsu assessment roll against each other. I'll tell you if you succeed, please whisper it to the DM, and I will tell you what you are able to learn or not learn.
Ianjutsu says, where's that?
Ianjutsu is going to be under the skills section.
Bugei skills?
Yes, Bugei skills. Ianjutsu, if your number in there is a 1, you roll it as trained. If you have the emphasis assessment, then you may roll it with emphasis. Please roll this to the DM.
Done.
Hisoka, what piece of information would you like to find out about your opponent?
Target number. Or reflexes.
Reflexes? Akiro,
Yeah.
what is your reflex score?
Reflex score. That's the thing I just DM'd you.
No, that was your void ring.
No, that's the information I DM'd you. Because my reflex score changes. So it's
Your
just
strength
my regular
score.
my regular
Yeah,
reflex.
It's
Well,
only
no, because the TN of my reflex roll
your
changes.
no, just your
So I'm-
reflex ring.
Reflex ring and say it publicly or whisper
Yes,
to
you can say it publicly. Because Daryl, you now know that he has a ring of 4. Would anybody like to proceed past the assessment phase, or would you both like to, or would he whisper to me if you'd like to move past the assessment phase? Okay. As you both seem to choose to move past the assessment phase, one way or another, you both take a stance of attack, as you are required to per the duel. At this point, it is possible for either of you to concede defeat automatically. Do either of you wish to concede, recognizing your opponent as the superior duelist?
Can I say that I would like to concede, but not for the sake of recognizing him as the superior duelist, just to move, just because I feel like it would be an amicable solution, and therefore I would be honor bound to not open my mouth?
No.
Okay. Then no, I don't say anything.
All right, we are entering the focus stage. As you're studying each other carefully, I need you both to make a contested Ianjutsu focus roll. And your target number is different based on certain things that have occurred. For those that have the whispers of changed rolls based on the first roll, please include them now.
What do you want me to do with that?
I need you to roll a Ian Jutsu focus to me.
Privately, right?
Yes,
That's
privately.
still under
Okay.
Bugay skills.
Yes.
And it's
Change. There is one thing that you'll need to change, though.
Okay.
Your Ian Jutsu roll needs to be changed to Void instead of Reflexes.
Okay, so I go down, click Void instead,
Yes,
and then click Trained. Or Untrained.
that is correct.
Okay. And then I'm setting it back to reflexes.
Okay. We have a karmic strike.
What's that?
That
Okay.
means they both attacked at the same time.
Okay.
All right, now that you've switched it back to reflexes, I need you both to make an Ian Jutsu Reflexes attack roll against your opponent. Please just whisper the outcome to me.
Which is
There
just
are-
clicking the
Yep.
train button again.
Yep,
Okay.
train button if you have 1 point. I assume that you agreed a duel to first blood?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. You both strike each other at the same time. Please both of you roll a 3D, or please both roll a standard strength attack. A strength-based attack without applying your kata. So if your normal strength is a 2, that means you're rolling 5d10 and keeping 2 exploding.
Hold on, let me get to the character sheet.
Is this closer than we thought it would be?
Yes.
This sounds really cool.
So this is regular strength, unmounted without kata.
Yes, this would be your base character sheet.
Okay. And whispering it to you?
Yep, of course, whispering it.
It's
Well,
just
no,
a
damage,
regular-
you can roll damage publicly.
And so, no, this is a strength roll, right?
No, this is a katana damage roll.
Okay. So regular katana, not attack damage.
No, just the damage. You both hit each other. Oh wait, Hisoka and Akira, what are both of your target numbers?
33.
Okay.
Um,
Akira misses, Hisoka hits. The only one that needs to roll damage is Hisoka.
Okay.
I don't have anything to click on screen.
Yeah, just roll. You only have a strength of 2.
Yep.
Roll 5d10 K2. Although the blades seem to go at each other fairly quickly, it just seems like Hisoka managed to meander his blade more effectively, and it struck Akira without being struck back. Akira takes 15 damage, and Hisoka would win a duel to first blood.
So I take 15 points of damage,
Yep.
and with no reduction because I took my armor off.
Yes, no reduction.
Yes. Okay. So I am injured.
The Seppun looks at you all as this duel finishes, and she says, "All right, I will give you the chance to see if this blacksmith is worthwhile. Otherwise, I am taking the blade."
No, Akira didn't die.
No, Akira just took 15 more damage. He's getting closer, everybody. Don't worry, we'll kill him eventually, for real.
Stop trying to kill Akira.
Okay, now out of character, I want to know how close that actually was.
Out of character in terms of closeness, the fact that you rolled a karmic strike means that both of you were within 5
Okay.
on
I
the
will
focus
heal.
roll.
I will try to heal.
Okay. The first round, Hisoka blew you out, though. He just had a bad roll the second time. So
I healed
Saito.
21.
No. You can definitely heal this, Saito.
Mm-hmm.
But You think you could do a better job than just bandaging it if you did a little bit of extra emphasis working with certain medicines and things that you've collected along the way. Would you like to roll again with a higher target number to get more dice to keep?
Yeah, sure.
All right, roll your medicine check again.
Yeah.
You succeed. Instead of keeping just 1 die on your medicine check, you may keep 3.
Ooh. Cool.
All right, and you know how the medicine works, right?
Nope.
Your medicine skill plus your intelligence, keep 3.
Oh, wait. So what do I do?
So with how we're changing it,
Right.
we're going to do your medicine skill level
Mm-hmm.
plus your intelligence,
Okay.
or whatever the related skill is on the character sheet. Those two numbers added together are your number of d10s you will roll. Then you may roll to confirm how many you can keep, or you might get, in this case, you kept 3.
Okay. So is there a formula for that, or do I just do it?
So in this case, what is your total between your skill for medicine and your and the related
7
Okay.
total.
So you'll roll 7d10 and you'll keep 3.
Roll.
And you can put the formula in roll 20.
How does it work? Do I do roll 7d10?
Yeah, you do /roll 7d10 exclamation point K3.
Yeah,
Okay,
that.
3.
Oops.
There we go.
I meant to put a quote.
You know you did a good job this time, and you managed to heal him for 25 health.
Ba-bam!
Nice.
Damn.
Yay.
You're feeling better after the duel than you were before the duel.
That is actually accurate, yes.
And that's the best kind of accurate.
Mhm.
Wow, I should duel more often. I feel nice and refreshed. Thank you, Saito.
Oh, Saito, that was really
Anytime.
impressive. You'll have to show me that trick with the acupuncture.
Sure.
I've never been healed from a sword wound with needles before.
I mean, he
There was
also
no
has
actual
bandages and shit.
acupuncture involved. It was all just his nifty work. We're changing up the rules for healing a little bit
Yeah.
to basically take away the aspect of it's impossible to get HP back in the system.
I'm gonna convince Peyton to let me do my acupuncture through blow dart in the future. So you won't know that you've been acupunctured until it's late.
So,
Just
Anna,
they can't
So-
move because of the acupuncture.
So,
Timo.
I assume that from this point on,
Rides off on
we
a
are
cheetah.
going to go to the blacksmith
Mhm.
and forge a fake. And as far as I'm concerned, that thing is fucking real.
yes.
You
If it
are
comes back
honor
as a
bound
toothpick,
because
that
you
is
lost the
real.
duel to not say anything, to not
Mhm.
say that it is a fake. That does not mean
Yeah.
you have to say that
You
it's
have
not.
lost
It
the
is real.
duel to mention or comment. Unless, of course, you have a disadvantage that makes it really, really difficult, but then you risk losing honor.
Which I do because brash,
No, brash is not the one I'm talking about. There's a disadvantage called can't lie.
antisocial,
Oh,
antisocial, brash, contrary,
Yeah.
obtuse, lechery.
So
I'm contrary,
those
too.
aren't going to do anything to you.
Okay.
The specific one that means you absolutely cannot lie under any given circumstance.
There's literally one called Can't Lie.
is called can't
Yes.
lie.
Yeah,
If
Oh,
you
that's
can't
good.
lie.
I
that
almost took
one,
it.
You can't lie.
Oh my
unless
god,
you
Saito, you
avoid-
should have. I mean, not Saito, Kazi. Cyber, you should have taken it.
it's the reason I do not have that one.
Mhm. Shizuki did not take that one very specifically because sometimes you have to be able to lie.
Uh-huh. Like
Okay.
now.
Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that I know a couple of us were tired. I know some of us had a long week. I know some of us just had a really long day.
Mm-hmm.
Is it you?
I know I'm not the only one, but yeah, I had a long day.
Mhm.
And now I'm enjoying the fact that. Do you guys hear it? Do you guys hear that buzzing noise?
No.
No, I'm hearing
That's the
silence.
comment. That's what he's trying to point out. There's no buzzing
Yeah.
noise.
I fixed it.
Yay!
You
far too
spent
much money.
$1,500 on a new
Shut
game. The sound of silence.
And it included a new microphone?
No, this is the same one.
Oh, nice.
It's just the power supply was not strong enough that it was causing the like modulation in my microphone
That's true.
because it wasn't receiving enough power to accurately record with all the extra settings that I put into my microphone, such as the noise gate and gain. I love it. I remember when I used to have a voice modulator.
I do too.
Oh my god, when I sang Taylor Swift in the chipmunk voice, that was great. All right.
I think we were playing Vermintide at the time.
Not the bathrooms, ball.
I shake my head.
So, anyways, we will be back next week, maybe, unless somebody has some reason for me to say we shouldn't be back next week.
Are we going to make it to town next week, or are we going to pick up from the top of this cliff hill thing?
We will be taking up at the. We will be starting next week, returning to the town. Unless you guys want to run the risk of a random encounter on my D100 roll.
I would like no.
Last time that happened, we got fucked.
Oh, good,
Not last
Color.
time. I think it was the time before.
The time before that,
when
yeah, we
I
got-
accidentally got us caught in a very bad storm.
You're peeing your pants.
There might have been like a tsunami going on or some shit.
There's like a monster living in it.
Apparently,
So,
there
like,
was like a Leviathan roll we could have gotten.
Yeah, like a
So I'm
spirit.
kind of sad we didn't get that.
I'm glad you didn't because I don't think I would have been able to join because
the
you guys
campaign
would
would have
all
been
be
over.
dead.
We would have died
Campaign
to the
would have been
Leviathan.
over.
The
It wouldn't
Leviathan.
be the worst thing in the world. It would be a good way to go out.
It's not the worst way to go out.
It would be a fun
Speaking
ending to the campaign. Guys, we
from
played for 3
experience.
months, walked to 2 places, and then died because of a Leviathan.
Yeah.
3 months of walking, guys.
And
we
I
did
feel
it.
like you guys are finally beginning to really develop those characters and stuff. So that's just my opinion.
Hayeko.
Good.
Only Hayeko is the fully fledged character.
Yeah, that character shall
Sure.
never change.
Love Aiko. I agree.
Campaign
I
veteran.
think things are really definitely getting better.
Hey Peyton, this week I'll have time to actually build those characters that are sitting for me.
Wonderful. If you don't, oh well, like just remember guys, I do need those done. If you have them, if you want them, just tell me and I'll put a character sheet in there and you can write like a little story. Cause I did take a piece of advice and I'm just gonna give Blep a little shout out for this. Is that when he said that his favorite thing is when the DM takes something that was his idea and adds it into the story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's great.
Like
wonderful.
So at no point did Blep take any wife things in his character creation, and he just kind of created her
Yeah.
at one point.
Yeah.
And so, like,
Oh, just you wait. I have an idea about her.
yeah, so like, I need that made at some point,
Mm-hmm.
but like, I'm already trying to incorporate her into the plot somehow, somewhere. Like, I'm trying to incorporate people's background
She's
characters.
Seppun Ayumi, and she sent the cursed sword all along.
All along.
Oh my!
Oh,
Saito,
my.
why didn't you
That-
tell
that-
us?
What a twist!
That would
It
be
would
a
be.
very big twist based on what I know.
I don't usually do that big of twists.
Oh my.
It would be a
Usually.
very big twist.
The biggest twist
my.
I've ever done is have a character run with a party for 3 months and then turn them into a traitor.
Oh my.
Well, just wait.
You remember that TV
until-
show The Mole?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did you do that to? No, you didn't do that to me. That's fine.
I was going to. The little white-haired kid.
Oh yeah, you did. You did.
I
It was
was going
Saga.
to do
Guys,
it.
it was Saga all along.
Yeah.
None of us ever trusted him.
Shit.
I hate Saga.
Maru is Saga all grown up. It's like a time rift.
Okay, I'm going to
Bed.
bed.
Good,
Good night.
good choice.
I
Good
wanna-
night. Thank you, Sam, for being patient and
Thanks, Saito.
wonderful.
Bye.
Bye, friend.
Now, I'm going to install some games if anybody wants to play anything, but I'm thinking I need to get on Albion.
Good night.
Good night.
No.
Good night.
I'm not gonna
I
play
crashed during
Albion.
Albion.
I'm not
Like, the
gonna.
only other option is we play some Dead by Daylight, and,
Nah,
well.
nah.
Cyber, what are you going to play?
I'm gonna get food.
Despite the fact that you are
Probably something kind of chill game.
very tired. Are you going to play Lonk?
Bye, chat. You're the wonderfulest.
No, maybe not long.
Skyrim?
Maybe. I'm still
I'm
kind of
gonna
going
just
over it.
Daryl, you wanna do